What's up, fool? What's up, fool? Podcast with Felipe Esparza, Rodrigo Torres, Lesa Esparza on the wheels of steel over there, texting, doing the social media. Because my advice to anybody out there always ask me, man, Felipe, I'm going to start my own podcast and I want you to be a guest. No, I'm not going to be a guest. Can be a guest on a podcast with 4 episodes. First of all, it's not even established yet. I don't know what the hell you're doing. I don't want to get to your place. You have no studio. The place smells like socks. Once I smell socks, I'm like Shark Tank, bro. I'm out. Because if I could smell socks, that means the ass is dirty.
Yeah.
What's
Everything
next?
else is dirty, bro. Once I smell socks, I'm out. Like the dirty sock smell, they smell like old bread. Yeah. So I want my advice, and I told Rodrigo when he did his podcast, and I told George Martin when they did their podcast, have a bunch of podcasts recorded before you release them. At least 10. If you can't do 10, 7. 10, man. And every week you release one, and then you have 10 weeks, Brand, to do another show. It's like it's hard, man, to start out with just one.
Yeah, man.
It is hard. You start out with one?
I put out 5.
5, right? But the first one was tough, huh? You don't know.
Fuck yeah.
Who gonna do it? Let's talk about Toe Jam.
I need a producer.
Yeah, like, did you start off knowing what you were gonna say?
Fuck no. You announced it. Eh? This
Yeah,
fool's
man.
gonna have a podcast.
Yeah, man.
I was like,
Here we have 30 episodes.
38.
Yo, 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 yo. It keeps going, bro. They had Willie Barcela on the show, bro.
What's up, big dog?
That fool talks like Kanye West, bro.
Hey, hang on, bro.
It's like every word has to be prolific.
Hey, bro, I'm just here to spread knowledge, bro.
We gotta get that fool here, bro. But I want to do it in a live show, bro. There could be a lot of witnesses.
said witness.
Yeah, we have that fool exploding, bro. Because we're gonna get to the hard
fool.
question.
Grappling.
Hey, fool.
We're gonna get to the hard question right now, bro. He's just been on. It's like when a politician only goes to Fox News, so everybody's cheering him on.
Hey, fool. Nobody wants to explode, huh, fool?
Nobody wants to explode, bro. Like, we don't want to go. We don't want
Exploding,
somebody to
though.
just walk out of the interview when they get uncomfortable. Like, you can't walk out of an interview in a live audience, bro. You gotta
Oh, my
sit there and
God.
take it.
Fuck yeah, dude. You gotta fucking maintain your composure, dog.
But I've been listening to it, man.
Neither have I.
But I heard some of it about the Laugh Factory and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even know when the Laugh when did you hear the first time you heard of Latino Night anywhere?
The first time, the Laugh Factory. I was gonna say the Latino Laugh Factory, the Latino night at the Laugh Factory Mondays. Didn't that shit get started with Boomer and Paul Rodriguez and all that?
The Boomer Cervantes on Paro 106.
Word on the street, you guys had lines around Laurel Canyon.
Man, that fool was dressing, bro. Like, I don't know what happened with to some people. Like in the 90s, like denim was trying to come back,
Hell yeah,
and people were trying to push it, but nobody really went for it.
Stonewash jeans.
Like that fool would wear T-shirts with like those, I don't know, with the straps on the back of the jean, and then the front part would be leather,
Damn,
and they wear a leather hat.
damn, that was before Ed Hardy, huh?
Yeah, that was the beginning of douche. That was like the beginning, bro. Right,
Baby douche.
right after that, studs. You know, little studs came back on pants. And
Rhinestone.
when Joey Medina was going strong, bro, with deep pockets.
Those big ass pockets, huh? You can fit a tablet in
Like
there.
True Religion, right?
True religion, bro.
That's
True
all that
grit.
little cousin of Ed Hardy right there. Clothing.
Yeah, Joe Nash or Jerry Nash.
Josh Nash.
Josh Nasher.
Josh Nasser. Josh Nasser
Nasser.
is a reformed, an admitted reformed douchebag dresser.
I remember Josh Nasher came in the first time to the Laugh Factory, bro. Never forget. We talked about it in a podcast. I never seen a guy walk in with another woman and she had a chain wallet too.
Gangsta.
Like a chain wallet. This was a part of a Ninja Force crew in West Hollywood.
That's some fucking hardcore Hollywood outfit.
We lost another comedian, bro.
Fuck, not another one. Like 3 of them, right?
3 of them, right?
Four.
No, the other one was already passed away.
Okay, the one in the
But
airplane
I
as
just
well?
found out.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, Siddiqui Fuller.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, man. That guy used to be the Golden State Warriors warrior
Mascot, right?
mascot. If you guys go back to the Michael Jordan days, he used to be the mascot. He used to jump out of a trampoline and do a backflip and then slam dunk on the ball, slam dunk on the basket, and then point at Jordan. That's how we do it.
Yeah, man. I remember he told us that story he smoked with Latrice Spellwell. Latrice Sprewell.
Sprewell. That's when he came out with those Sprewell rims.
Right. And that was a little bit right before when he choked the coach. And then he got sent to New York. Yeah, he's a cool brother, man. R.I.P., man.
That fool said Mario Cruz is on watching us live.
Give it up for Georgia.
What's up, fool? Welcome, everybody who's watching us right now live on YouTube. And, man, that's a good joke you just said over there. I never thought about it, but that's hilarious. I might go home and take my T-shirt off and change it, but now it's too late. That fool said, where'd you get a job at? Trader Joe's, bro?
That's like better than a Trader Joe's T-shirt.
Yeah, bro. I work at Trader Joe's, bro.
Fun,
I'm a parking enforcer, bro.
Do you need bags?
You know what, Raza? Where's a vape? Saludos, Raza.
There's no more vape,
from
dog.
Pleasant Hill, California.
Hello.
Pleasant Hill. Where's Pleasant Hill?
It's up there next to...
Pleasanton?
Yeah.
Next to... Roseville, all that shit. Upcoming show, ladies and gentlemen. Drama... No. Start all over. Upcoming shows. Ignacio, Colorado, Escayo Casino. That's tomorrow, Saturday, May 19. Larry Bubbles Brown, Rodrigo Torres, Shawnee Roque, the man, the myth, the man with shoulder blades. Irvine Improv, California, May 24th through 27th. Oh, shit. We have a good show this week. Rodrigo's going to show up on Thursday, then disappear and go to Mexico and bring back my toe jam medicine.
Almost said disappear. No, I'm coming back, dog.
He's going to go to Mexico for a wedding.
Never seen him again.
And then he's going to go to... No, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to stay with us. Also, Miami, May 31st, I'm at the Magic City Casino. I'm headlining the Ultimate Miami Comedian Competition and closing it out with an hour-long set.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's going to be badass. I'm going to just go there quick hour, go to La Carreta, have a little quick coffee. Also, El Paso, San Antonio, and Orlando coming up in June. Check out FelipeWorld.com/tour because I'm adding new dates all the time. And where are you going to be at?
June 10th, we're in the Long Beach Laugh Factory, Latino night. So check that out. And also June 12th is going to be Riverside, Vox Theater.
My birthday's June 10th. No, my birthday's June 11th. I feel like showing up and crashing at Long Beach party, bro.
Crash at Long Beach is Sunday, the day before your birthday, and then the Riverside show's the day after.
You're going to be there, Benny Mena?
Yeah, man, I'll be out there, big dog. You know, right here.
I saw Benny Mena on a flyer for a comedy show, and I was shocked.
Was that with Edwanda White?
I was shocked.
What happened?
It was clean comedy.
Yeah, Edwanda comedy, comedy explosion.
How did he clean up that joke? Yum, 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 yum.
Can't do that one tonight, eh?
I always trip out, man, like, I don't know if it's just older comics or I think people who just went to college, I guess. Or they went to college first, then they decided, you know what, I have a better dream of being a stand-up comedian.
A better dream.
Because I didn't go to college. I just wanted to be a comedian my whole life. So I went to 4 years of drug addiction first instead of college. And then after that, I cleaned up. I realized I want to be a comedian. But
was that like backpacking in Europe?
Yeah.
For a year?
Yeah, like backpack. I was more like backpacking in Echo Park. I was backpacking at the LA River. I was river dancing. That's a good one. I'm going to use that later. Forgot my point.
Well, the fools that come out and go to college.
So every time I see a documentary about comedians, and I'm just saying, I'm going to just go out and just say it, bro. White comedians, right? They always have a set list for every fucking show they got to do. Like, oh, this is my joke when I do a clean show. This is my jokes when I do a set that's more blue. These are my 30-minute set list when I got to do a Latino room. This is my 20-minute set of things not to do at a black show. You know what I mean? It's like they have to have a list of jokes they got to do at a certain place. Whatever happened to just write jokes that are funny that everybody's going to laugh at.
Gotta categorize it.
It's like they gotta be like, oh, it's like every documentary about comedians, and they show the white comedians, like even Orny Adams on the Seinfeld show, he had a box of scripts that he read. He had a set list. You see, if I gotta do a marmita, I got tons. I'm Jewish. I got tons of material for Jewish stuff. If I gotta do an engineer joke, I got tons of stuff on East India, and I got tons of this stuff, and I got tons of that. And hey, I'm just ready for somebody to book me.
He's
then you
prepared.
see these guys doing shows before you, and it's the same fucking jokes. Like nothing new, bro. It's like, if you can't write a joke that's gonna work everywhere, drop it. That's what I might advise for any comedian out there, man. Or don't take the gig. Like I never have to change my jokes to perform anywhere, except I might take the word bitch out, asshole, fuck, piece of shit, you fucking ass. You know, I take those words out, and I did a show one where I couldn't say breast or bosom, bro. I couldn't even mention any anatomy of the woman's body. So to not offend everybody, I turned it around and I said, instead of saying that I was a woman, she took her clothes off and her clothes and her body opened up like a life raft. But I couldn't say that because there was a lot of ladies there. Yeah. I just changed it, you know. When I get home, I open up my pants and I open up like a life raft, and my arms are the oars. Yeah. So I cleaned it up, but I didn't have to go over there and write 35 minutes of hacky Walmart jokes, bro.
There's a game program in here, man.
I'm not saying that I'm the best, but I don't get it, man. Like,
you don't do it like that.
I don't do it that way, man. I don't do it that way.
But do you think that you look at it like
and then,
scientifically?
I think a lot of comedians now, man, they pick comedy shows like boxers pick fights.
I was just gonna say that.
Like they for reals. Like there's this guy.
They know that
there's a guy that goes, he's an animal. Yeah, he's an animal at the comedy store only. Only. Other times he's doing editing, he's doing videos, he's doing YouTube.
Editing.
He's doing editing most of the time. But for real, like, this guy, he goes, he's an animal, bro. He's ferocious. Yeah, he's ferocious in that room full of white people. Where everybody knows him from a popular podcast. Everybody's there to cheer him on. But bro, where's the true gritty? Where's you? Can you pop in on Chocolate Sunday and ask for a 5-minute set?
Right. That's
Can you
true.
Can you walk in like Amy Schumer, in between the black audience? Like, hey, excuse me, can I go up right now, Tony Rock? Nah, man. Nah, I doubt it, man.
I've had black comedians tell me that they don't feel comfortable doing Chocolate Sunday because they are more reserved type comics. They're not like what they call themselves. They're not Def Jam style comics. They don't come out there with like the self-hype and all that stuff. But it doesn't matter who you are. I've worked Chocolate Sundays for years. It was one of the best nights to work. But it didn't matter who you were as a comic. If you were funny, they didn't care. They didn't care.
And they didn't care.
Who you were.
You know what it is, man?
They didn't care if you were a little white lady or whatever. Like
bombing hurts.
Yeah.
Bombing hurts. Getting up there and getting no laughs for 10 minutes, it's a long 10 minutes. It could feel like 45. Yeah. I went through 20 minutes of material one time in 5 minutes.
It can happen, man.
I think they just don't want to bomb. They're afraid. They're so scared. I think they gotta. You know what? They like to be the big fish in the little pool.
Well, also like Chocolate Sundays can feel like Apollo, like Showtime at the Apollo, where they're ruthless when they're ruthless.
Very judgmental up front.
When they're ruthless, but if you're funny, it doesn't matter.
It's funny, man.
But it's a real test of whether you're funny or not.
But I see people there's also people that only kill Chocolate Sundays, but you put him somewhere people are quiet.
That's true.
And then he can't really talk to the audience, bro, because he's used to going, yo, man, where you from? Yo, man, you better shut up. You know, but you go to an audience where really quiet, they get really nervous. Oh, man, I need somebody to go up there with energy before me.
Where's my hype man?
For real, man. Other people who are geniuses at comedy only perform in one club. They're animals, bro.
It's true, though.
Or like, this guy has this killer bit. I can't wait to try it out. I can't wait to him to do it. Bro, why are you excited about his jokes? Write your own fucking jokes. I hate when comedians, man, you know, they put down a piece of paper, they put down their phone, and there's a picture of their glasses, and then there's a notebook,
pencil,
maybe a cup right there with coffee, and they go, the grind. Like the grind. It's like everybody's lying to us now on social media.
Hell yeah, everybody's lying. You think everybody's really shining like that, bro?
Superstar, bro.
You get to create your own persona.
Come on, dog. It's the
like
first time you can lie ever.
It's like people cannot talk without just being free. They gotta construct a big sentence and leave a message out there. Or like when every time I go read for a project and it's written by a Latino, there's always a fucking message, bro. Why is there gotta be a fucking message? Can't we just fucking have a fucking show where people die and there's no like Nobody feeling sorry for each other.
There's no car wash fundraiser.
Nobody saying, "Oh man, that's the wrong Latino to represent us." That's a problem, bro. Latino community, bro. Like the wrong Latino represent us. First of all, Paul Rodrigo does not represent me. George Lopez doesn't represent me. They represent,
Yeah, dude.
No, because they're different type of people.
Totally.
Like I don't represent a lot of people. I represent the ghetto ass motherfuckers. I represent the people, man, who call in sick to work from their car in the parking lot.
Who said the ghetto ass motherfucker?
Yeah. But when I saw George Lopez Paul Rodrigo the first, I said, yeah, these people are repping me. That's the way I feel. That's the way I talk. But I never felt like to say, like if they were like they represent me. Because now they say something political and then people say, fuck that fool.
You get all crazy.
Oh, you don't like him now, homie?
I know.
What have you ever done for La Raza?
What have you done for
And
La
like,
Raza?
and like a Latino or maybe even an African American, can I make $1 million before somebody tugging at him going, yo, man, we need money for this Pico Union gym. We're losing funds. It's like white comedians could just be comedians, bro. And like nobody goes down on Jerry's side for, hey, man, you're not representing Israel, man. You see all that bombing that's going on in Gaza? Don't you care, fucking Seinfeld?
They don't have his number.
What's the deal with Gaza?
After about 250,000, I
Why
changed
are
my
we
number.
bombing
Dog.
them?
It's over.
What we should do is just ban rocks. What's up, fool? You got a show coming up?
Yeah, June 10th and
What's
June,
up, little
11th.
fool that meet you? You want to slap your back, bro.
They
Like
want to
you're
get a
gonna be
little
their
hand in,
bodyguard.
dog. Come on, man. Let me pat you on the back, dog.
What's up, fool, man?
What's up, dog?
Let's introduce our guest, bro. We just invite him to our show.
Yeah, man.
What's up, fool? Drama Club podcast.
How you guys doing? Welcome.
Steph and Max.
May.
I'm sorry, man. I don't have my glasses. He had to put them on.
If you were too busy taking that picture for your Instagram, grinding.
Yes, I was.
Hashtag
What's
grinding.
the deal with glasses?
Drama Club with Steph and May. And I said Max because I started from the corner of my peripheral. Yes, I need glasses now. You know how I found out I needed glasses?
When?
The 65-year-old lady loaned me hers.
Oh.
No, she didn't loan it to me. I was doing a show in D.C. and I was trying to, she gave me something to read and I couldn't read it. She goes, what are you, illiterate too?
Oh, my
And I
God.
said, illiterate too? What else am I? What did you think about first?
Blind.
So what's up, fool, man?
Foolettes.
The foolets right here, bro.
Oh, backup
Wait,
dancer.
that'd be a good one, man.
Backup dancers.
Oh.
That's like fucking what's the name,
Singers.
moms? The one that sings over there in Vegas. They come out in a spacesuit.
Wait, no.
The Wade Newton.
Oh, there's that share.
And he has those 65-year-old ladies and up. They're the Waynettes.
Ooh.
Waniacs.
Wayniacs.
Yeah, not the
Okay.
Waynettes.
So we need some foolets, bro.
Foolets.
Lisa,
The
make the
Waynettes.
merch.
Yeah. I gotta make merch that says Foolettes.
Some
Yeah,
foolets.
that's us.
V-necks.
TM.
With
I
a
gotta make
V-neck.
t-shirts now. I want to make a girl's V-neck.
Yeah.
I always thought it'd be
Find the
a
right
good
design.
idea, maybe sexist, but it's still a good idea.
Even better.
Like if like a good business would be if a woman.
Yes, this is a sexist idea. I heard that one.
I know, but still a woman shoe shine company.
A shoe shine company with women.
Just
as
women with
the-
big boobs.
Titties and shine.
okay.
And then while
Shiny
the,
titties.
then while the guy's shining she's shining the guy's shoe. He's looking down her blouse, chipping her.
Right. Yeah.
Have it at every airport.
Just an airport.
I mean, it's a sexist idea, but the thing is, if there are women who want to do it,
Yeah.
go ahead. I don't
College-
care. I'm not
better than
knocking
ta-
strippers. They
Better
want to
than
do it.
taking your
That's fine.
clothes off.
Yeah, it's way
Is
better
it?
than
Is
that.
it though?
Yeah,
I don't know. Depends. Is it though?
Is it? I don't
but
know.
I couldn't do any job personally. But I know this guy's boner is like a few feet from my face. I
Right,
just
yeah.
can't deal with that.
Yeah.
Work with a V-neck. She made no money that day. But,
black eye.
but also, you know, and also guys, a lot of men do shoe shine. And when I speak to them, they always got to put on an act. You just can't, like, you can't
There's
be a shoe
always
shine
a-
man with
Yeah.
good teeth. You can't be. You got to have a little act. So when I talked to that shoe shine guy in Houston, he said he had the whole act. Like, he takes his teeth out and he shoe shine with no teeth.
Nice.
And he has dirty shoes, and he dresses up, you know, like he's in that musical Newsies.
Yeah.
And when he's shining them real fast, he makes a little noise, so it looks like he's going faster.
That little pop.
He goes, and they tip me extra. But he told me what I really do is I run like 2 after-hour clubs.
Yeah, he was a promoter, right?
Yeah, for 2 after-hour clubs from 2 in the morning. They run to 11 in the morning. Then he showed me a photo of him at the clubs. Fool, he literally just came from Mike Epps' concert.
He puts his teeth on for that?
Yes.
Okay.
And he had a nice hat.
Nice.
And he was with pretty women, and everybody was looking nice. But when he goes to work in the morning, back taking my shoes off, looking like Geppetto from Pinocchio.
And Bishop Bullwinkle.
Hey, I thought you were gonna say he had one leg. I was waiting for that.
No, you know what? You never
That
know,
would've really
man.
set it
Good
off.
feature.
You never know. You know, he didn't have one leg, but he had crutches hanging on the.
Oh, okay.
So what's up, fool? We have Steph and May here, man. Where'd you guys from? How'd you start your podcast? First of all, tell us about your podcast. We want to know. We got fools here excited. They don't even care. They go, I can't wait. But they're all into social media and celebrities and drama, TMZ, everything, man. I know a lot of shit that went down when I was with Mike Epps. It went viral. It went crazy. People were talking about it when he brought a kangaroo on stage.
What?
Oh, I heard about that.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah. He had a kangaroo
In
backstage.
Detroit.
Yeah, yeah.
He brought him on stage, and then the kangaroo was doing West Side. He was up there.
Oh,
dancing.
nice.
For real, he was dancing like this. West Side. He almost slapped Mike Epps. And in the morning, but I had posted a video before Mike Epps went on stage with a kangaroo. But I went home to my hotel room with him. We were very, very tired. We probably fell asleep around 1 in the morning, and we just smoked and fell asleep. In the morning, though, I was a hater. I was against animals. You call yourself vegan, you fat piece of shit. Don't you care about animals?
Did you eat the kangaroo?
No, I just
Oh,
posted
okay.
a video. Yes, he's still in
Give
here.
him a tattoo.
He's doing hopping.
Yeah.
But I've eaten kangaroo before, and it's delicious.
Nice.
But I was an animal hater, and I don't know why. And then I went to Mike Epps' page, and damn, PETA was on him, and he had to pay money for animal shelters, everything.
Oh.
He gave
had
in.
to?
He got extorted.
He did,
Felt
he did.
pressured.
Yeah.
He felt pressured too.
Uh-oh. Well, yeah, Steph, do you want to tell him about our podcast?
Yeah, we're just friends, and we like to talk shit, and we like celebrity gossip, so we just started podcasting together.
Yeah. So that I like to say that we also try to think of something that we could do together that did not require talent. No offense.
That's what's up.
Telling it like it is.
With you, Rodrigo right here, man.
Yeah.
He does one impersonation. Tony Soprano. Give him some, bro.
Yeah, give us some.
Good night.
May does great impersonations.
Oh, yeah, I do a couple. I got a handful.
Cardi B.
Oh, no, I don't do Cardi B. I should add that to my repertoire.
Barty B.
Yeah.
There's a new Latina, bro, coming out of Mexico. Carne B, bro.
Yeah.
Carnitas B.
Carne
Carnitas.
asada B.
But we're fans of Rodrigo because
Thank
we
you.
You're kidding me.
we went to UC Riverside.
Yeah.
What?
That's where we became friends.
Yeah, so shout out to Riverside.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm from Fontana, though.
Oh,
Fontucket in the house.
Yeah.
Fontana.
I'm from Guatemala.
Hey.
Look, a little
Originally?
Yeah.
Chapin
Oh, hell
right here,
yeah.
man.
May just got her papeles.
Yeah, like
we helped
5
her
minutes
Oh,
out.
right on.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Was it tough?
With expensive.
It was expensive, yeah, and it took for fucking ever. But, you know, I did it. I'm going to vote this year, which I'm real
Yeah.
excited
Oh, you're
about.
American citizen now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I'm a
that's what she
citizen.
said. Yeah, she's.
Yeah.
But have you been a permanent resident for a long time?
since I was a senior in high school. So, yeah.
It was easy for her.
That's good.
It was tough for me. It's still tough for me.
You're still studying.
Every time I get a book for a show in Canada, I come back with no money because everything I have to pay for costs the trip.
Just to help him cross.
They cost me $6,000 to get into Canada last time, and when I came back, I was penniless.
There should be a plaque of you right there in Canada. Thank
Oh,
you very
yeah.
much for the donations, man.
Yeah, they should, bro.
Yeah.
They should give me a mountain horse.
Come back
That
anytime.
one guy from Canada, Tony and Holly, you know, he had an old thing in his past from when he was 18 or 19, and he's like 50 something now, and he still has trouble crossing.
To
He
the
still has
United
to get a
States?
letter. Yeah, he has to get a letter to come back and forth from
What?
Canada and the U.S. Yeah,
The
You
king
went
has
to
to put a
Canada.
because
seal.
Canada's very strict. Canada's super strict.
Yeah.
Canada, when you go to Canada, even if you have a clean record, they'll find something. If you got arrested when you were 10 for marijuana, they'll find it,
DUIs.
and they won't let
Yeah.
you in.
Mhm.
DUIs, possession, yeah, even no matter how old you were. So yeah,
Speaking of celebrity, Chris Brown couldn't get in, remember?
Chris Well, yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to tell that story, but
Yeah, tell it.
Yeah, I think
Uh-oh.
so.
Yeah.
Well, he
It's
was
gossip right here.
Yeah,
You
he
guys
was.
didn't hear it, but we
Years
we
ago.
learned
It was
this
a few
from
years
the
ago.
lawyer, another attorney, immigration lawyer, not mine, another one told us.
Yeah, a
Okay.
few years ago, he had, because of his criminal record.
Didn't come on the news, nothing.
Yeah, he had shown up to the border. He did some shows in New York, and then he had 4 sold-out shows through Live Nation up in Canada, and he couldn't cross. And they showed up with, they had semis there with lighting gear and
What?
everything,
Merch.
and they had to turn.
Everything,
Everybody had to turn away from the
Idols
border
there.
because they didn't let him in.
They're-
He hadn't been cleared.
Wow.
You
I
know.
bet you he cried at the border. Because I've seen people get turned down and they have to go back to Indonesia. And, man, they're crying, man. Like, but the people never have their paperwork together, though.
That's true too. He
You
hadn't.
gotta
he
have your
hadn't, he
paperwork
hadn't
together.
done anything. That he hadn't. He just thought he could cross, and they said, "No. You got this thing in your background." And they're like, "Wait, we have 4 sold-out shows."
Do you
Like,
think he was like,
should've
what
taken
thing?
care of it.
What are you talking about?
So I
What are you
said,
talking about?
"Hold on." Google.
I'm
Dude, man,
Christian.
I'm about to punch him, man.
I'm Christian.
When I went to Mexico, I went to a place called Rocky Point, Puerto Peñasco, in Sonora. We're crossing Phoenix, Tucson, whatever, Arizona to go to Mexico. Man, it was the scariest shit ever, man. They pulled over all of us.
Yeah.
And all these soldiers were young, dude, like trigger happy, probably. Prietos, bro. Like young, bro. They were young, dude. And I'm like, man, this would just kill us all right here.
Yeah.
Nobody will know. And they were going through everything, bro. They opened up every box and nothing, even our wallets, everything. And then they finally let us through. But they had to pay them to bring all the equipment in.
Wow.
They were shopping. They made,
They
it, they
were
made it look
shopping.
like they were searching you, but they were shopping.
There's a rusty ass M16, bro.
Have you
You had
ever
nothing to be afraid of, man.
Oh, scary ass soldiers, bro. They were in blue uniforms. Could they be intimidating, right, in Mexico?
Shit,
'Cause I
our
was
soldiers are intimidating.
Yeah.
I was afraid of.
See, those
I'm
motherfuckers.
more afraid of soldiers in other countries because I feel they'll kill you, man.
I don't know.
Are you
And then
scared of the
Salvador.
soldiers in
Me?
Riverside?
Nah.
The Riverside soldiers are some shit, though.
Yeah. They'll do anything.
Fucking crazy.
Applejack Alley wants to know if anybody moved to Canada after Trump elected. Yeah, bro, your mom moved out, bro.
Nobody,
She got
man.
scared, dog.
Have you ever heard of El Commander?
El Commander, yeah, El Commander, he goes up on stage with a bazooka.
Yeah, like
Muévelo,
gold plated.
muévelo.
Yeah, what you hear about him?
I was just saying, like their army has like messed up guns, but El Commander has like gold
Nice
plated
ass one.
AK-47s.
Yeah, fuck it. I've seen him before.
Yeah, I seen him at a concert, on video. These guys come out with bazookas, but they're shooting out shirts.
I seen that fool in Fresnillo.
He's hardcore. His bodyguards.
Oh, dude, it's
Are those
crazy.
real bullets that he
Cartel
has?
shit. Nah, dude, bullshit, dog.
He got it at Hot Topic.
But they do roll with fools that are all strapped, dude, you know
Right?
what I mean?
And his
Yeah.
bulletproof vest is like Gucci, so I respect it.
Oh, nice.
It's all like fucking G Unit type shit, but narco style.
Ooh.
What's their music? Because there's norteñas. What's their narco
It's
music?
basically just a hardcore version of Tigres del Norte.
like
like.
hardcore hip hop, right?
Los
Yeah.
Tucanes.
Narco corridos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like they
Yeah.
started that shit 40 years ago. This is just like 40 years
Chalino
later
Sanchez, yeah.
version. Yeah.
But is it more like, are their fans young or the old people?
Young fools. Though.
Like young, like
Probably like their oldest fans are in their 30s.
'cause when we were doing that
I guess
show,
same as like Gerardo Ortiz.
Ortiz.
His
Mhm.
All those
sort of
fools.
fans. Too.
Yeah.
but I don't think he's that hardcore, right?
No,
No, he's
No,
not
no.
hardcore.
he's trying
at
to be
all.
more
Do
pop.
these
and
bands
more
do
mainstream.
these bands feud with other bands and like cartels do?
Oh,
No,
like
'cause
an
they'll
East
die.
Coast, West Coast
Yeah.
type.
Then
They
they'll
talk
die.
shit. They talk their little fucking wars on social media and shit. But the thing with like, if you guys remember, like 10 years ago, that dude Valentin Elizalde, he was taught. They told him not to sing a song in Sonora, and they blasted that fool after.
Oh,
He's the
wow.
last major fool to get
Oh,
killed.
yeah, I remember that. On stage,
Yeah,
huh?
Chalino Sanchez got killed for some bullshit like that too.
Yeah.
But supposedly he was into other shit. But
Alright,
all those
he
fools
was-
that fuck with any of that stuff are associated with all that shit.
Yeah.
These fucking crybabies right here.
But
You
like
said you
to
hurt
talk,
his
like to
feelings.
talk shit, but
Get
when
'em.
somebody talk, they get all sad now.
get him some Kleenex.
There's other way. He went Hollywood. No, bro, you went Hollywood, bro. You fucking crybaby.
Who said
He
that
likes
in
your shirt.
Hollywood?
We went Burbank.
No, man. Somebody already said that. I work at Trader Joe's.
You're the manager of Trader Joe's.
Joke of the night.
Where's those wasabi cashews at, man?
Trader Jose's.
Yeah.
Trader Pepe's, bro. So how long you have been doing your podcast and where can people listen to it at?
We've been doing our podcast for going on 2 months.
Yeah,
Now I think
we
we're
just
brand
started.
new.
Hell yeah.
You can
You guys
find
are
us
out the gate then.
Yeah. You can find us on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, anywhere you listen to podcasts, and we're just the Drama Club.
Every Thursday.
Yeah.
How many episodes you guys have?
I think we're like 12 deep, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
fuck
just had
yeah.
our 10th anniversary. I had to take me out on a date.
I think if you want to start with one, I would start with either you like our Monica Lewinsky episode.
Yeah, that episode's hilarious.
What happened? You guys have to dress here?
No, but I found out that Monica Lewinsky's Salvadorian and I lost my shit.
All
Yeah.
Salvadorian or
let's
half?
talk about this.
Half.
The good half.
Yeah.
Solo usted, tú no sabías que era
Ah.
salvadoreña, solo usted, hijo de la gran puta, ya mamando la pinche presidente.
In the White House, yo. In
Yeah.
La Casa Blanca.
In the
La
Oval
Salvatrucha made it all the way up there.
That was funny, man. How are they going to get rid of MS-13 when Salvadorian made it into the White House?
She's
already?
low-key part of MS.
Yeah, she
She's got an
infiltrated
MS
it.
tattoo on her
Pre-MS.
lower back.
In her tramp stamp.
Yeah.
Took 13 shots to the face. What?
Wow, she was Salvadorian. You knew that?
I didn't know that.
Her dad was born there, and he moved here when he was like 14. So shout out to her dad.
Oh yeah,
From Civil
Salvador.
War.
You guys are famous
He
for
fled
fellatio.
He fled the
He
Civil War.
fled that war. Solo usted, ¿qué pasó con la Lewinsky?
Who you learned that from? Your mom or your dad?
But his dad was born Lewinsky in Salvador. He's Jewish.
Yeah, their grandparents or something fled Europe. So his parents moved to El Salvador, and then he was born there.
Fool, that's true, man. I was trying to find out why so many German influences in Mexico, and I looked it up.
Nice.
Maximilio, bro. He let those fools in.
French.
And Bismarck.
And Bismarck.
They made a deal, yeah.
But that's crazy, huh?
All fucking South America.
They had a
full of
Germany
Jews.
Yeah.
colony, bro. Nuevo Alemana in Mexico.
They do? I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know either. That's why they have so many accordion players.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
Trump and
polka
tubas.
music,
Tubas
tuba.
and stuff,
Tubas,
yeah.
Fucking pum 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 pum.
Oof,
Ew.
oof, oof.
No, cabrón. ¿Cómo que alemán, puto?
No mames, güey. Remember, fool?
Oh, we were watching this stand-up comedian in Mexico, and like, man, I was thinking, man, I could do jokes in Spanish. I just gotta say, no mames, after
Yeah,
every show.
that's the exclamation point.
No mames, güey.
Don't even talk. There's no mames, dog.
En la tienda estaba una mujer y no mames, güey. And then have someone talk like a little boy. ¿Qué pasó, mijo?
You have to dress like a clown, because for some reason everyone over there.
Yeah, you gotta be a character like in Mexico.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
like
you need
the Bumblebee in The Simpsons.
Or you need a little person.
Well, that
for
was a
some
real
reason
dude,
next to
though,
you.
on
Oh,
like Channel 22.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chapulín.
Yeah.
They took the idea
But they
from
had
the
that fool used to sell insurance on Channel 22. Dressed in a
Who?
bumblebee suit.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
know
yeah.
that.
That's like
That's,
90s
yeah,
shit.
that's old school.
Mm.
I have okay, did I make this up, or does Don Francisco have a sex scandal?
No, you wrote that in our list
I
of scandals.
I know,
But I didn't know
but
he can get it up.
Don Francisco?
That fool like
Yeah.
70.
You think that's why he ended the...
When did they have time?
Oh, really?
man?
The
Yeah.
show?
yeah.
He's done with, huh?
When did they have time? Bro?
In
He worked
between
all day
games,
Saturday.
video.
Hey, all those
Washing
chicks are
machine.
hot, though, dude.
Yeah.
He is German. Don
He's
Francisco.
something- he's
Yeah,
something like-
German.
Something he
He's
speaks.
another-
He speaks
yeah,
fluent
he's-
German.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's
Yeah.
another Latin American Jew.
No, he's German.
German? A
Yeah.
German
Yeah,
Jew?
a
Or
German-
just German?
just
Like
German.
white
Straight
German?
German.
White
He's just a
German.
white
Don
German
Francisco
dude.
was a
Let's look
Nazi.
this up.
Yeah, when he
Alleged.
came
No,
behind
are
the
you
video.
serious?
Yeah.
No. No.
No, he had a sex scandal. Don Francisco?
I think he did. I think he did.
Gloria Trevi had the trafficking scandal.
Yeah, with her husband.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
really
went to
bad.
prison, too, right?
Yeah.
Was she innocent of
Like a
that?
sex ring. and
I
shit.
don't
Hell
think so.
no.
No,
I don't
she
think so.
served time and everything.
They had a Netflix movie about her, and they kind of glossed over that shit.
Hmm.
I was disappointed.
Francisco de Jesus went to go back to work already. All right, guys, I'm out. Or re-listen later. I didn't even know that was a fucking word. How about I'll just listen to it later. We're gonna be all Mexican bands have German instrumental. And hello, German brought the beer, and some of the oldest Mexican breweries were started by the Germans.
That's true. And cheese
And cheese too.
factories down there, yeah.
Cheesecake Factory.
No, cheese makers and beer makers taught Mexicans how to do it. Northern Mexico.
Hmm.
Over here trying to colonize, got kicked out. What's up, fool, man?
German Jew.
What
Oh,
you
he's
got?
Jewish?
What's the latest scandal right now you guys talking about? Bring it up right here.
You were
What's cracking?
telling me earlier.
Which one?
Francis Cobain.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Francis Bean Cobain?
Francis
Yeah.
Bean Cobain is getting divorced right?
I didn't know she got
I know, me
married.
too. That's what I said.
Isn't she like 12?
Yeah.
In our minds.
She's getting divorced, and the judge said that her now ex-husband can have Kurt Cobain's guitar from the Unplugged
Episode
on MTV.
Wow.
and it's allegedly worth millions. So that's some bullshit.
I'll
So
get a
she-
replica
that's
made
some
and give it to
fucking
that fool.
bullshit.
So she didn't sign a
wants it?
prenup, probably.
Well, that shit
Some
probably
kid
worth
in
like
Silver
4
Lake.
million.
They probably didn't
Are
have a
you
prenup,
serious?
I'm
and
just
then
kidding.
that's his settlement, I guess,
Yeah.
is what he's
Yeah.
asking
Yeah.
for.
Yeah,
huh?
because she's worth $425 million.
So he's just saying, "I'll take that."
Yeah.
Well, that's
instead.
sentimental value right
I
there.
know.
Though.
She's worth that
That's
much?
worth more than money.
Yeah, all the
Fuck yeah.
Nirvana
It's
merchandise
yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
Or Courtney Love owns that money.
No. She gets a lot. I think she gets a lot more of it. Courtney does have say, I think, over the estate.
Control, right?
Or some sort of control, like voting rights and all that stuff when it comes to Nirvana stuff. And I don't know. I think the Kurt stuff, I feel like most of it goes to Francis.
Yeah. She used to
Yeah.
fight with Dave Grohl all the time.
Yeah.
How old is the daughter?
20s?
Early 20s?
Early 20s? Yeah.
No. She's got to be
Close
closer.
to 30.
Yeah, because
Really?
he
I
died
think she's
in
like our age.
93 or something.
Right.
Oh, that's right. It's been a while, man.
Didn't even know.
I'm fucking old, man.
Never mind, bro. No.
Breaking news: Kurt Cobain is dead. You heard it first from the Drama Club.
She's about 26 then, probably.
The fool on heroin. Did you see that documentary?
Kurt and Courtney.
Kurt and Courtney.
Yeah.
Nick
I see-
Broomfield. Nick Broomfield's
Nick-
the best documentary
Yeah.
maker.
He
ever.
is.
He said
Did
the
they
guy,
reenacted it?
the guy from the Mentors. He said that Courtney Love.
El Duce?
Offered him money to kill him.
Oh.
That was bullshit, though. They found out
Yeah.
that was bullshit. It was him and another fool in another band that he drove him up to Seattle and he shot him in the face.
Oh shit.
What?
Yeah, what is that? What band?
And it was all this dude named Alan Wrench from this band called Alan Wrench. And they used to open for the Mentors, and supposedly they went over there, but it was all a bullshit story. They're just trying to get publicity,
Yeah.
and it worked to be on a documentary.
Oh, we brought you vegan cupcakes because we know you're vegan.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we don't like to show up empty-handed because our moms taught us right.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'll take one of those. Hand me that. I've been eyeing it all morning.
I think that's like a
Or
lemon
something
poppy
like that.
seed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Any other
This
little
from
stories?
Flore?
Oh, sorry.
Any other little stories?
Yeah.
One of my favorite episodes is all about Natalie Wood.
Yeah.
Like her life
Yeah,
and
you.
her mysterious death.
Because they reopened the case, right?
Right.
They did.
Very recently, and he's a person of interest, right?
Robert Wagner
Wagner.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Armando's brother-in-law or cousin was gonna investigate that, right?
Yeah,
sheriff?
it's Gloria's his brother-in-law. Gloria's
What? You guys have
cousin.
like secret
Some sort of a
info?
Yeah, we heard
connection?
about this years ago. We were like, they were eating, and that guy mentioned it.
wasn't Christopher Walken on that boat?
was
Yes.
there, yeah.
And it sounds like the
That's
worst
what
fucking
started
trip
the fight,
ever.
I think.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there was like rumored to have had an affair.
And
So
then
they were playing mind
arguing.
games with each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mind games.
You know how actors are.
She was there, you know.
that boat ride was annoying.
Exactly. The whole trip sounds horrible.
I
They're
know.
wasted and fighting the whole time, all
Dramatic,
together.
like,
Yeah.
everybody slept with everybody.
And then she
Yeah.
died at the end, so that's extra.
On
horrible.
top of everything.
No, miss.
That's what she
Eh,
said to Christopher Walken.
And you know what
I
kind of,
miss Christopher.
That's what Christopher Walken said.
so what?
No,
You know-
mom.
No.
Wait.
you know what kind of wood doesn't float?
What kind?
Rachel.
Oh no.
Bada bing.
Bada bing, no matter what.
Oh my god, dude.
Well, her.
This guy right here.
What, dude?
I miss Coke from Mexico.
Aw.
Aw, man, what you trying to get yourself, bro?
What kind of you can get it? You just got to know the right paisas, dog.
This guy
You know that
is straight
stepped on
on his
shit.
computer, just furiously typing comments on this.
No, man, I think he's passed out. His cat is fucking typing it.
The best Coke comes from paisas.
So my favorite story about Natalie Wood is that everybody was having sex with everyone on the set of
I meant
Rebel
the
Without
joke. I
a
was
Cause.
supposed to say Natalie Wood doesn't float.
Yeah, we
I
understand.
don't
it.
know
We
who
got
it
you
was,
to you. We
but
gave
yeah,
it
I
to
don't
you.
wanna-
Oh, floating around.
I was like, who's Rachel Wood?
I know,
Okay.
They said, bro, it's supposed to be Natalie, pendejo.
So you're saying?
So everybody was having sex with each other on the set of Rebel Without a Cause.
Right.
So they decided to have an orgy, and they
Who?
Yeah, tell them the
James
names.
James
yeah.
Dean, Natalie Wood, who else?
Who
John
ma- it
Goodman.
doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Them two were
It
involved.
doesn't matter,
John
but like,
Goodman.
I was somebody that said, oh yeah, John Goodman, Jackie Gleason,
Fucking.
Cantinflas.
Apolina showed up, man.
well, they decided to have this orgy, and they decided to get it started like in this bathtub. So they fill the bathtub
Actors
with
being
water.
actors.
That's the method. That's actor studio shit. So they filled up this bathtub with hot water, and Natalie gets in first, but she burns her
Lady parts.
Her toes.
Yeah.
So they had to.
Well, that's what I
How
said.
hot was that water?
And
It
how
was
did
hot as
she?
fuck.
How did she enter the water where that's the first thing
I
that
burned
she
my
burned?
balls before, though.
Right?
I don't know how that can happen.
That'll happen
Why
to you
was
in
it
Riverside.
Real hot.
And that's why that episode is called Pussy First, because she
That's
must
how
have
she
gone
entered
in
the bathtub.
pussy first. But she, so she burns her lady parts, and they have to call off the orgy. And then from then on, whenever they would have parties, they would always bring that shit up and clown on her, like, remember that time Natalie fucked up the orgy?
Wow.
She got beat up before she got beat up.
Maybe that's a story she said,
That's what I'm saying.
but it was already burning before she got there.
Oh.
Or is her
Allegedly.
excuse to get out of
Yeah.
the orgy?
With James Dean?
Natalie didn't want no
would-
wood.
No, it's an orgy though. I don't know who else was there.
Yeah,
I gotta
true.
Find out who else
How
was
carnal were these dudes, though?
Giant.
Number 2. No.
I also like the Tupac episode because we talk about the recent investigation that they did into Puff Daddy's so-called involvement.
And what's been going down with that?
Well, they're saying that Puff Daddy allegedly paid someone to kill Tupac while at Greenblatt's Diner.
Yeah, next to
The Laugh Factory.
Next to the
Yeah.
Laugh Factory, yeah.
And I was telling May that's not an appropriate restaurant to talk about paid murder.
But I think it's perfect. I think, like, where else are you going to talk about a hit on somebody? It has to be at Greenblatt's.
You gotta order, right after you order the Southern Fried Chicken tender, the best in the whole goddamn
Hell yeah.
Green
world.
sauce.
Yeah.
The green sauce.
Come with a pesto sauce. I remember
I don't eat that anymore.
Paul
but, yeah.
Rodriguez was
That
doing
is bomb as fuck, though.
Paul Rodriguez had just finished his contract with Pollo Loco,
Oh.
and we were eating at that restaurant, and the fried chicken with a fucking pesto sauce, and he reached over to me and goes, "It's better than Pollo Loco, but don't tell nobody."
It is bomb, though.
Yeah, good food there. But the waiters, though, I can't imagine you're talking about murder there because the waiters there are always back at your table. They're very attentive.
They're nosy. Is
Very
that what it
nosy.
is?
Yeah, very in your.
They're like, "What would you like to
They're
order?"
just on top of you. They're just good. They're all very good, and
Yeah.
they stay there a long time. All those waiters.
But you
they
can
make
get
a lot of
takeout
money.
though, right? You can.
Yeah.
I imagined it in the takeout.
Like
line.
at the deli
at the
counter.
counter. Yeah.
You imagine Puff Daddy going through this in the takeout line?
Hell yes. And then he did like the Harlem Shake. Yes.
He has mad lavish parties, but now I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Talk
go
about
plot
murder
a
at
murder at little
Greenblatt.
dusty ass Greenblatt.
I don't know
He was
about
wearing all white.
P. Diddy planning no murder, man. Because I read I saw Jamie Foxx in an article, in an interview, and they were talking about throwing a party, and Jamie Foxx went to go throw a party. Went to P. Diddy's party. He goes, "Hey man," he said, $1 million in this party. What? And Jamie Foxx goes, "Bro, you give me $400, we'll throw a mean party in Hollywood."
Yeah.
So and he did, and then but that's what I'm thinking, that I don't think P. Diddy the type of guy that could plan a murder if you can't even plan a
party?
$400 party.
Yeah.
It takes skill to kill somebody and get away with it.
Yeah, that's
How'd you
true.
do it, Rodrigo?
Yeah.
Do what?
Yeah, but that's a little
Yeah,
easier. You just delegate.
All you have to do is like,
Right.
It's easier in
That's just-
all you
Riverside.
have to do is like have a little person meet you where the guy you want to kill is. Pick up the little person by the ankle and swing him at the other guy, and it'll look like somebody threw that little person out of a roof and landed on him and killed him. And there's no witnesses. Somebody get me Brad Williams.
Somebody give
For
me a
real,
roof.
man. You just, like George Collins in The Perfect Murder, you pick somebody up and you hit the other guy with them. And it'll look like a pedestrian accident.
It's like a Three Stooges sketch. Boing.
No, it's
After you gotta say zoinks.
No, mom.
no man.
Oh, dude. And what's up with what other stories? Anything like fucking that nobody knows about that you guys know about?
Ooh.
We were talking a little bit
Some
about
heavy shit.
about the time that Eddie Murphy got pulled over for solicitation
Everybody
of a
knows
sex
that,
worker.
but-
what
Remember
they
that.
don't know.
Yeah.
What don't they know?
What don't they know?
Tell him, man.
Well,
Tell him, man.
yeah,
Tell him,
Max.
man.
Tell him, eh?
Max?
The sex worker, Salamar, she ended up dying a year later under mysterious circumstances.
And
She-
Eddie Murphy paid for some private investigation, right?
Yeah, because they found her dead on the lawn in front of her apartment building in just her lingerie, and allegedly she got locked out of her apartment, and she tried to use her robe to swing from the roof into her apartment, and missed and fell to her death.
Damn.
Almost 1 year to the day later.
That Eddie Murphy picked her up.
Yeah.
Wow, I hadn't heard of that.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
20 years
Trying
later.
to-
They hit a story and they hit it and they leave. Huh?
She was trying to be Robin in the Hood. Like Robin Hood. Sitting on a tree.
Yes.
I never heard of that. Who's Shalimar?
That's
The,
the
the
transvestite, right?
transsexual,
Yeah.
Transsexual.
Yeah.
Oh, she died.
Yeah.
Yeah, she died.
How about when Hugh Grant got that BJ from that hooker?
Oh,
She
She
yeah.
did 2 pornos.
That's a
and she was
cute
done.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brown? Denise Brown?
Yeah, Denise
Divine Brown.
Divine
Yeah.
Brown.
She actually ended up doing really awesome
She
in
really
life.
did. She
Yeah.
made money and like bettered herself.
Yeah.
And he even spoke about it years later and said it was unfortunate, but it kind of worked out. So
You know,
he
I
wasn't
really
mad at it.
Her
respect-
pimp sued her, right?
I respect the way he handled it because he wasn't like trying
Yeah.
to front or anything. He was just like, yeah.
He went on the Tonight Show the same week. And
Yeah.
he was like, yeah.
Joked about it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to give her a ride.
No. He was
She
cutting
wrote
the
him.
act.
She was trying to give him a ride.
But who's the one that said that I was trying to give her
Eddie
a ride?
Murphy.
Eddie
Oh my
And it was
God.
like 4 a.m.
Yeah, and in the meatpacking district.
I could
area.
just
Yeah,
pic-
everybody
A lot of
knew.
transsexuals.
I could just picture that was me, man. What you do? How come you picked up that transvestite? Oh man, she look lonely. You know me, man. More. I like to help people out. Then I speak to my friend. He fucking lying.
The main road's 2 miles away.
we
so-
need help too, motherfucker.
My mom walks 2 miles to get groceries every day.
I always gets lost.
That was my brother was talking shit, bro.
Why, dog?
He actually
said-
said that on social media.
He said that on social media. This fool out there being a comedian. My mom has to walk 2 miles for groceries.
Fool, we're taking it
And
to
I-
social media now?
Yeah,
like
bro.
to
My
drive.
She
brother
doesn't like to
said that.
drive,
My
first
brother
of all.
said that, right?
Can't say
And
the
I
curse.
think so. What'd you do? Stay home and waiting for her to come back so you could eat, you fat fuck?
Go there and carry her, dog.
Could it help,
Get
bro?
Mom.
Carrie.
What'd you get? You didn't get my
No,
donuts?
man. Hooking people, dog.
This is the same fat ass bro who had a fundraiser to sell cupcakes so he could get money for college, bro, to be a nurse.
That's not enough.
Yeah, my brother.
You're going to sell a shit ton of
gonna
cupcakes.
sell
I was like, look.
And then
You pay for your books?
I know.
Then they fire his stupid ass for being racist.
Uh
I think they fired him for being racist because this fool's an idiot, man. Like, he'll catch people sleeping and they say something stupid about him. But he finally caught a black woman sleeping and then he wrote something about it.
Oh.
And it was totally racist and not funny. And I'm pretty sure somebody told him about it. And my brother's a little bitch. And he probably made a stink and they fired his fat ass.
He said something awful about this Asian woman who's doing his feet.
Exactly.
"Fuck this
That's
guy."
probably
I showed
it.
you
That was
I
probably
like,
it,
"Fuck
too."
this
Was she
guy."
shining his shoes?
No,
Like that-
she
didn't have
didn't
a
have a
V-neck on.
pedicure, but like he was talking shit. But a lot of people
That
do
fool
that.
has
There's a
big
lot
old
of that on
tongue and feet,
Instagram.
though, man.
Huh? His feet.
Tongue and feet.
Yeah. Samoans, Tongans, Pacific
Yes.
Islanders.
Yeah, you always say he has tree trunks for legs.
He does have tree trunk for legs. That fool's all legs.
He's got some hips.
He all tree.
You know those dudes with hips, right? You've seen
I
dudes
know
Yeah,
dudes with
yeah,
hips,
yeah.
dudes with butts, all types of
with
weird
hips.
dudes.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Butts up, bro.
Dudes with butts.
You ever seen a dude with a big butt? You're like, God damn, bro.
How about doing flat butts, bro? Like Martin.
Oh.
I
Aw,
feel like a
dude.
shark.
I saw your tweet this morning
I got
about
one
flat
too,
butts. That
dog.
was really funny.
It's true, though, man.
What was the treat?
I don't remember.
Find out.
The earth is not flat.
Your butt is.
Yeah!
He tried that out on me this morning. I was like,
No,
yeah.
it was
I remember when plasma screens first came out and you had that joke.
Yeah,
about the
because that girl
plasma.
had big boobs and walked coyotes and she
But a
was
flat
pretty, but she had
ass.
a flat ass.
She was still good, though.
And I looked at her and man, you're like a
She was still good.
plasma, man. It's like I'm gonna tell you the
5 Gs
TV
and
moving
fix
them
that up.
knobs.
It was during the Lakers playoffs.
Overpriced and going out of style in 10 years.
Like I used to work some hard ass rooms, man. Like not these rooms where like you could just kind of sit. At this room, those people with different sets needed a whole new act. There was no. We're in Montebello, California.
It's funny you say that because there's been people that went to that room and just said, "Nah, I'm not gonna go up."
Right.
That's
Go
what's
back to
sad.
sunset.
That's sad about comedians. You know, when a killer comedian goes up on stage, destroys a room, and they're afraid to go up. Your job is to be a comedian. You know, you're gonna go up there.
part of it, dog.
But I'm gonna bomb. That's fine. You know, you have bad days. Today's gonna be your worst.
That's inspiring.
You have to
It's
come
not
out
good
of
for
it,
their
though.
ego.
See, he
But if
did
you
what
come
he did.
out of it, though, you're
Yeah.
stronger for it.
People look at you. I'm like, you were up there bombing like a soldier.
But like, what's
As long
his
as you
face?
bomb with dignity, not over there doing somebody else's bullshit.
Like,
dog.
what's his face? Corey Holcomb, even, who's a solid comic. You know,
It's a
he was
very
thrown-
humbling experience.
It's a very humbling experience.
Fool, right now, Master Stranger 1 just said Rodrigo has the hair as Groot.
Same hair as Groot.
You do?
Check out my movie, Avengers. Trying to make $1 billion.
I finally saw Black Panther, bro.
It's badass,
Finally,
huh?
we've
Yeah.
been so busy. We haven't
finally
been able
went to
see it.
I haven't
Wakanda.
seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
No?
It's so
No.
good.
And it's cool because the Avengers has a little bit of it in it.
It's
too.
funny, man, because when I was
I
watching
like
it,
it, man. It's tight. See it twice.
it felt like if Killmonger was the same actor as Fruit Station.
Fruitvale.
Yeah,
Fruitvale.
Station.
So that means, and when they left him behind in the movie, he was in Oakland, and then the same kid
Yeah,
lived in
dog.
Oakland. So that means
Yeah.
if he would have not got killed by those cops,
Right. He would
they
become a
prevented him from being
superhero.
Killmonger, bro.
Damn.
There's a little connection
Deep,
there, I
bro.
think.
He's Creed, right?
Dun, dun,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's it.
also the same cinematic
also
universe
Creed.
as Creed.
Yeah.
dad
And then he
was
became a
Paul.
boxer. Yeah.
What's your favorite movie right now?
Ooh. Don't tell me
When you guys
that.
came home and you said, you know what, we're going to talk about this fucking movie.
Taco shop.
Taco
Hey.
Shop? Oh, you really want to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
No,
Let's-
mom, the producers paying you guys.
We got some side money.
That's hilarious. though.
I
She
walked
killed
out of
me.
the read-through of that movie.
She said, no, man.
I had to, you know what's funnier than that movie Taco Shop is that I had to audition for that role. And it had no lines. I had to make up words. Rah, 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 rah. But you guys see Taco Shop?
No.
Oh,
Fuck around and get eye candy.
a good plug, eh? Shout out to George Perez, bro. He promoted that movie like it was Casablanca, bro.
Sorry, Bugsy Siegel.
And Johnny Sanchez, bro, they're promoting Taco Shop, bro, like it's the Godfather, bro.
Come
if-
down, sit
you
around
know,
and get a
But if
taco,
you're
man.
Johnny or
George
George,
Perez.
your role's pretty good.
They have good roles.
Your role turned out to be chopped up so much it's unrecognizable. It's confusing, and it's not you in the best light. Let's just put it that way.
But we're,
But the entire movie, silly. It'll be fun if you like silly movies.
You heard it here first.
it was a
Sure.
coming of age in writing.
Did you
No
watch I,
comment.
Tonya? Did you like that one?
Oh, I loved I, Tonya.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
good.
really want to do that story
Of
on
Tonya
our
Harding?
podcast. Yeah. I've been obsessed with that
She
story.
didn't
since I was,
smash
like, 5
anybody's
years
ankle. She paid somebody, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Knees. Yeah, knees.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Yeah.
It was me, dog.
My bad.
Took out Nancy Kerrigan, big dog.
She still denies all that, though.
Good.
But she got busted, though, right?
She denies that she
Knew about
knew
it.
about what they did.
Trying to get her for conspiracy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they still banned her for life. from-
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't be doing that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
The mom was good, bro. The mom was looking like Howard Cosell, huh?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
The mom in I, Tanya, bro,
Oh.
her character,
Allison
she
Janney.
looked like she could be the head coach of the Green Bay Packers. Or what she looks. She looked like the old owner. I forgot his name.
Jerry Jones. Tom Landry.
Like they made her. They made
Her
her.
name's Allison Janney.
Yeah, she's a badass actress. She was in
Yeah.
Howard Stern,
Yeah.
a movie,
Yeah,
and she
Howard
was
Stern
in.
movie.
Ma-
She
She was
was
in.
in Juno.
She played the program,
Director.
the head, one of the execs at NBC.
In Private Parts?
Yeah,
It's a
she was
badass
nice-
movie.
And
She was in West Wing for a long time. She
Yeah.
was. She won Emmys on that show.
And she was in American Beauty.
Yeah, American Beauty is the drugged up housewife mom.
Yeah,
That's
man.
a badass
So
movie.
It's
That
funny,
is a
man,
badass
You
movie.
know that
It's
she.
good. The
You don't
military
know
one-
what's
the
wrong,
military-
what's going
Christopher
on.
Plummer's
The
wife.
neighbor.
I'm like,
Yeah, the
who was
neighbor.
she?
Yeah.
You don't know
remember.
later on that she's drugged out because
Yeah,
she only has
she's
one
just-
line because she's just sitting there and she goes, "What?"
A lot of moms were
And
like
she goes, "No."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on like whatever Halidol or whatever you want to call those old
Happy
Valium,
pills.
Housewife
Pills.
Valium stuff. What do they call them? Mother's Little Helpers.
My kind of
Everything
lady.
bounces off
My
me.
kind of lady.
I wanna
I
look
like
for
to put to
those in
sleep and
May's
then go
house.
to her medicine cabinet.
You want a peanut butter and
We
jelly
talked about
sandwich,
that on our
kids?
podcast. I
Oh,
want to start going through May's medicine cabinet.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have good shit, though. If you want Benadryl, I got you, though.
That's lean, right?
I don't believe her because she's Guatemalan and her dad's a doctor. So I assume there's some real good shit in there.
Fool said West Wing is the best.
That's what Monica Lewinsky said, too.
West Wing is the best. No, man.
That guy
Wait.
said
No,
Bill Clinton
man.
wanted the presidential pupusa.
I'm not mad at it.
Like Rodrigo uses a whole can of Aquanet.
I've never
don't
used
talk,
Aquanet
Don't
in
talk
my
shit
life.
on Aquanet.
Oh, no, hell no. I use Aquanet like every day.
We're trying
I
to
seen
get
that shit at the
Aquanet.
99
I buy it at the
cent store.
Food for Less in Fontana. Catch me in aisle 3.
We want them to
I
sponsor
didn't
our
know
podcast.
until later on that Aquanet, like the whole can, the label, is like a little net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You keep your little hair on it.
No, but the
Yeah.
label is like this, like a
like
net.
a little hairnet.
Yeah.
It has a little fuck around, get all high, and start trying to cast.
I'm a Dapper Dan man, bro. my favorite movie of all time right now. Oh Brother or Out Thou.
Oh, that's a great movie.
One evening after the sun went down.
I watched that one with your boyfriend John Krasinski, where it's all quiet the whole time.
Where were you at?
The guy in the office, Jim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's May's man.
I
Yeah.
love
Oh,
him.
that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
She's goofy. He's goofy.
He's goofy.
Yeah.
I can't watch any other movie but The Office.
TV
Like when I
show,
see
yeah.
another movie,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
to me it's always be Jim.
It's Jim.
He got all
Yeah.
Like, what
buff.
is fucking Jim
That's
doing on the
weird.
rifle?
Right.
Yeah.
You want him to look at the camera?
Yeah.
And what I do,
When is Pam coming out?
He said Pam. She said.
that's what Isaac said, man. Like in this movie, Jim saves Pam. What's up, man? So you guys, what do you guys do besides the podcast? Stand-up comedy or sketch, acting?
No, you.
No.
We're sitting on the couch.
I'm a lawyer.
I'm applying to med school this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing scandalous about med school. So
There's nothing scandalous about my job except for my clients, I guess.
It's a lot of work, huh? To get to med school.
oh yeah, that's why it's taking me this long.
Lisa was gonna try to do that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I was pre-med for 2 years. But then I started working in the psych department, helping them out, and I liked that stuff better. So I switched.
I was pre-kinder.
But dropped all that stuff.
Rodrigo went to school, right? You know,
Yeah.
BS?
You went to school. Yeah.
I learned how to read.
I didn't.
I learned how to ride, eh?
Taught me the colors.
No mames.
So you're a lawyer?
Yeah.
What do you?
Immigration.
Orale, eh?
Yeah.
We got the real Cristela Alonso, not the one you saw on TV that was fake, running, fucking getting coffee everywhere.
Wasn't she a lawyer?
No, she was
No,
getting
no.
coffee for everybody, dude.
Oh, I thought she
Yeah.
was a lawyer.
No, she was working on it.
Oh,
That would have
man.
been a good one, man.
I think
That's
she
yours-
passed at the end of the season or
Yeah,
something. She passed the
the
bar.
show got neglected. She passed to be a lawyer, but the show got canceled.
Aw.
No.
Wah.
Too bad.
A lot of shows got canceled on Fox this
Yeah,
year.
we were talking
Brooklyn
about that.
999 just to bring back football.
Yeah, they canceled a lot for football. But they picked up Lil Rel's show. Fox did.
Rel.
Mm-hmm. Lil Rel.
Little Rel, produced by Joe Carmichael.
Gerard Carmichael.
Jessie,
Oh.
just hilarious.
Mm-hmm. She's going to be in it.
Who does the urban? She does urban news every morning. She does like female.
Does like rants on something.
Yeah.
Topical.
So y'all hear about Chris Brown,
Right.
and then she does her whole rant. She has
Right.
a
Oh,
million
that's good.
followers.
She's over
Wow.
a million.
Great.
Yeah, she's like the. When we met her at a show with Mike Epps, and I'm like, who is this chick? And then like she had
She was trying to start stand up, right?
yeah, she was trying to do stand up, and she had like a makeup room already ready. She had a hairdressing.
Lights.
And
That's
then,
professional.
And I was like, that's a lot of equipment for just 5 minutes on stage.
Yeah, a girl got to get prepared.
And then her mom walks in on her smoking weed.
Let me hit that, y'all. There you go.
Pass the blunt.
That was funny, man. Like she walks out and her mom walks in, and they smell like weed, and they cross each other, like like she ain't gonna notice. And then when her she comes back, and the mom man her mom was telling me, "You so funny, you a fool." But now I saw a clip of her acting on the show. Good actress, bro. You know, like sometimes you can see a comedian, try to act, and you could tell like, but they just come out real fast.
Yeah.
I guess they write good. They write good for her. And Sinbad's playing the fucking father.
The dad.
Oh, he's back, baby.
He's back.
Dude, Sinbad's been around and never left.
He has to pay the IRS somehow, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
He owes like $8
Working.
million. I don't know how much he
fuck.
owes.
But he almost, I think he's finished paying, no?
Yeah, Sinbad. I only know because what I read and what club owners told me that the IRS went to the comedy club to collect that check.
No.
Yeah.
But
They were heckling him.
That sucks.
but Sinbad is super, super, super nice,
Mhm.
and he makes everybody feel comfortable that the IRS guy became his friend, and he just makes small payments every month, and then he goes to his shows. And I think the IRS just wants you to pay. That's it.
Right.
Don't even if you owe $5 million,
Put you on a payment
give
plan.
us
Yeah.
$2,000 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then how come Wesley Snipes ended up in jail?
Maybe
He
you
didn't
want to
wanna
get on
pay.
a payment
Right.
plan.
He was one of those people that cop said sovereign citizen.
Sovereign citizen. He claimed that officially.
claimed
Yeah,
that?
I'm pretty sure he claimed that. You know what that is?
Nope.
You know what that is. Tell us.
Nope. I don't. I don't know what that is.
Rodrigo, tell us, Rodrigo, what the cop said.
From what I understand, from what
They only follow the
airport
sheriff.
cop-
They don't follow the LAPD. Only county stuff like
There you go.
Oh.
sheriff, feds, but no local police. They don't believe in that.
Oh.
And and then we asked the cop, go, so you can't arrest them? We arrest these assholes, tell them what to do, but they always make up a big stink. Like
Yeah.
they go after my accounts.
Oh, wow.
They try to try to stop me in every way because these guys are all connected. Some of them are judges, he said.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay.
But I never thought of that. I'd just like to picture, a bunch of paisas getting pulled over by the border patrol. Where you guys going? Hey, cabrón, you American citizen? Chale, no mames, güey. Puro sovereign.
No, don't say that.
Puro pinche sovereign.
Sovereign citizen, cabrón.
You know how you
Ya
know
no
how to
tomo.
say, put your hands behind your back.
This fool said I pay the IRS $20 a month. I mean, when you die, dog, your kids are going to owe the money.
But they don't add interest, right? No.
Oh fuck yeah.
No, only,
They do?
only child support
What?
does.
Oh no.
Child support will add some interest.
In California, they keep adding interest and penalties even after the child turns 18
No
Ooh.
way.
until you pay.
Who's gonna manage that account?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but when I
Courtney
want,
Love.
And the mom or whoever the the custodial parent, whoever that was, gets all the penalty and interest.
Ooh.
Okay. Well.
this fool said puro sovereign homes.
No mames.
No, but I know that shit, like when I won last common standing, I must have owed like 75,000 or 65,000, but with interest and all that, it went up to 140,000.
110,000.
What? Tell us how much you owed after Que Locos.
I don't know nothing. I don't owe. But that
Okay,
time,
Locos is when she filed.
that's when she filed when I was on K Locals because my
Because-
daughter saw me on TV.
Yeah,
What?
and she thought there were dollars involved,
Cause
but
when
he
I-
had nothing because you were getting
know.
what, like $500, to do
$300
it?
bucks.
$300.
When I
Nothing.
met you, you owed 30.
Third, fuck.
This fool, because you showed me the thing.
No.
Yeah.
But even back then, it seemed like a shitload.
Fuck, I was like,
That
how
is it is.
I could have raised
$30.
$30,000, dog.
Because I wasn't even, dude. Back then, I wasn't even making 9,000 a year.
But see,
All my
you
women
didn't
did.
have the wherewithal though to go back to court and get reassessed based on what you really
Yeah,
made,
man.
and you
Yeah.
could
But
have
see,
you
that's
could
why I
have cut
think
down
that-
all that
I
money.
think that system's a little corrupt, man.
Well, they
I
just
should've
slapped him
lawyered
with
up.
an amount. I know they just slapped you with an amount based on whatever they thought. I don't even know what they based it on because I wasn't there. This was so long ago.
Based on the quality of his set.
Yeah, I know. What were they looking at? Well, this guy. But yeah, that's crazy, man.
And what's up with the immigration law right now? A lot of people going out for the money grab with this whole Trump thing popping.
Yeah, Trump has made everything really, really difficult. So a lot more cases are going through. So a lot of people are able to kind of get into that business right now if they weren't previously.
And there's a lot of people that have been ripped off though over years, right?
Yeah, that
Got
happens all the
misled
time.
by attorneys, like stuff.
Notarios
Yeah.
and
That
just sketchy
Latino,
attorneys.
what immigration services? Because they can. There's a paper that you pay $500 you can fill out yourself, but they'll charge you like $2,000 to do it.
Uh-huh. Oh, I don't know about
Oh,
that.
you don't know
but,
anything? Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people give them hope and they just tell them, yeah, we can fix for you. And then
Even though they can't.
even though that you clearly can't, yeah.
Okay.
So that's
Because
a really
everybody's
horrible
case
thing.
is different, right?
Yeah, totally.
Based on like little
What
history.
you did, how many DUIs you got,
Right.
and all that stuff.
Because it's even hard to get in when you have a clean record, right?
Yeah. Did you say I was a what? Sovereign when you walked
Sovereign
in?
citizen.
Sovereign citizen
Yeah.
when you walked in? You don't do that.
You get in trouble?
Yeah, I mean, don't ever claim citizenship if you don't have citizenship. That's really fucking horrible.
Oh, that's fucking perfect.
Yeah.
People do that all the time, though.
It's very bad.
Well, that's the thing that sucks, though. It's funny.
That can get you thrown out. That
Yeah.
can
Well,
get you
kids
deported.
are like
on
don't
job
even know.
applications?
You
They
claim
don't
to be a
even know,
citizen.
and then
Yeah.
you're claiming that because
Yeah,
you think
yeah.
you were born here.
Yeah.
Your
Right.
whole life, your parents lied to you
That's
from.
super
Breaking a
fucked
law.
up.
That is
Yeah.
fucked. That's the
Yeah.
most fucked up.
That was
thing
Alfred
ever.
Robles.
Yeah, you can't.
So he says.
You can. What were you saying? Sorry.
Oh no!
Well,
When
put it-
kids
Oh,
grow
yeah.
up,
So, no,
and
like the
think they're
dreamers.
Americans.
Yeah. No, I was saying
Or American
claiming
citizen.
citizenship. You can't legally. You can't say that you're a citizen like on a formal application or something. On a job application, they can't ask if you're a citizen though. They can only ask if you're documented to work in the country.
You have a work permit.
yeah, permitted or you have a green card or whatever. But they can't. They can't
what
ask
you
if
say,
you're a
"No
citizen
mames."
anymore. They used
That's
to.
what you write on the application.
No mames.
But now they just ask if you're authorized to work in the U.S.
They ask everything, man. I'm thinking about everywhere I go now.
Fuck
They,
yeah,
or
dude.
they-
For a job application?
No, when I go to like
Well, Border
'Cause you're
Patrol
in the
can ask if
system
you're
now.
a citizen.
when I go to
Yeah.
act somewhere or work on a job, the paper always says right for the work here.
Yeah, it's on
And I
there,
said,
dude.
not really, man.
Ah, shit.
No mames.
They have a no mames
Kind of.
box.
Yes, no mames.
Well, I saw this thing now on TV that's big now in Tijuana, bro. It's called
Piñatas.
Pan dulce.
it's called tamalote.
Whoa.
That looks
Tamalote,
good.
bro. It's
That
just
looks
a
good.
tamal, but then they put like the regular corn on top, and then they add the mayonnaise and all that
No.
stuff.
Yeah,
right
they
on
dress
top.
up the corn, but the corn's like crumbled.
The corn
on
is
top
crumbled
of
on
the-
top.
Soon to
Oh.
be copied in LA.
Yeah.
It will, bro.
It looks good.
We have the original tamalote here.
It's gonna be
And it was in like
$18.
foil, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. We figured out it was what 19 pesos or 20 pesos.
35 pesos.
35
So
pesos, and it was like
$1.75.
$1.75.
Oh,
Viva
my
Mexico.
God.
So if
Yeah,
you
man. Some history gonna throw it. Yeah, man. These come from
$5.
the mountains of
Awesome.
Chiapas. These corn from the mountains of
Chiapas.
Chiapas.
From the mountains of Tijuana. Tecate.
And they're gonna
The
sell it for.
last-
But yeah, that sounds good, no?
Can we get sponsored by Tamas?
I want to
Tamalote.
see one.
But I feel like I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
it's
Fucking
like
rip it.
it's like pothead food.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Hey,
a-
bro,
yeah,
you know what
totally.
really tastes
No, it's
fucking
not,
good?
bro.
Fucking corn
Put
and
in
that
elote
shit.
loco.
marrano.
Corn on corn.
It's
Well,
marrano food. Think about where they
Yeah.
feed pigs.
It is food.
But a
People-
tamale, like filled with corn already. That's
Yeah,
that's
that's
Yeah.
good already.
masa,
But
right?
to
Yeah.
dress it up with that stuff is a good idea. Like
You're right, bro. Most of it's a marrano, bro. People are eating that shit, bro. Have an oily ass forehead, though.
Well, if I told my dad that I'm gonna go eat a tamalote, he'll say, "No, man." He'll be like, "Dude, like you're already that fucking fat, and you're gonna. What are you doing, dude?
Hey, the
Then
corn is
eat
healthy though.
Fucking
Yeah,
eat a
true.
box of shit.
Then my father would be like, "No, mom, luego la casa."
Yeah.
He would think
Yeah,
that he would not make it though.
Fool.
Everything that my dad said he could make at home has never fucking made it. Every fucking pizza he could make at home, Chinese food, he fucked it all up. Everything that my dad loved,
skill.
he'll try to make it at home and we'll eat like the damage, bro. Like he'll try to make a pizza that shit all fucked up. Like who the fuck puts carne asada in a pizza?
Fucking
Then they don't know.
Giuseppe Esparza.
And they try to make Chinese food, bro, with fucking bones.
Fideos? They use fideos.
Yeah,
to make
yeah.
chow
Oh,
mein.
Fidel's good though. Fidel's good. With
Yeah, but
mayonnaise
it's like
in it.
the natural shit. It's like hop, skip, and a jump. But
Yeah.
other shit, you get a brain freeze. What the fuck? Doesn't look like the store.
The last time I went to Mexico, I went to San Luis and I went to some club and the guy kept overcharging me for my drinks because I didn't know the
Oh, the
Exchange?
conversion
the
rate.
conversion. And then my friend was like, "Hey, you're getting fucking screwed over. You're paying like $40 a drink." And I was like, "Oh, I am."
oh
Te
man.
la están metiendo, güey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They knew it was
Fuck
salvatrucha,
that
so
shit.
they were taking advantage of me.
Something stinks in here, bro. Not just playing. Oh man, what's
Do you have a
happening?
lot of followers on your podcast?
No, not really, because we
Gang.
just got started. You know.
People, go check out Drama Club, people.
Yeah.
Find out all the cheese, man. But I want to know more about Commander, man.
Yeah, Commander.
We
dude,
gotta
you
do
can
an
check
episode
him,
about
dude.
him.
Yeah.
He's all up on YouTube and fucking
I know he's
Instagram.
big.
He's huge. Fool.
Because I saw a documentary called Narco Music, and they were talking. They talked to the documentary. Some guy from the Valley. He's doing that type of music, right? But he's not from Mexico. So this fool hired somebody to write his songs. So this fool goes, meets this guy in his truck. This guy's like a dealer, like a coke dealer too, I guess. And that guy wrote a song for him. Like the guy gave him information about his life. Yo soy de Adolfo Ruiz Cortines, Sinaloa. Tengo 19 años. Mi mamá se llama Virginia y vivo ya en Tamaulipas.
Y como tamelotes.
Tamalotos. Y me gusta decir no mames, güey. And then that fool got all those notes down about his life and wrote a corrido for him.
That's what Chalino used to do.
And wrote a corrido for him,
Chalino
right?
had ghostwriters?
Yeah.
No, he was a ghostwriter.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
for
tell him
many
your story,
people-
boom. He went
for-
from Sinaloa to
So that fool said,
Sinaloa.
okay, he wrote the song. He goes, you like it? And he goes, see. Then I got to give him a cash of a wad full of money, bro, out of his pocket. He goes, toma. Then that fool walking away, counting the money, and that fool from fucking Panorama said, not even a tip, Holmes. You got paid for the money. You got paid for the fucking song. You gonna talk shit on TV and get killed, you asshole? So this fool that he has no like he wants to be a El Commander so bad. So he goes all the way to his hometown, bro, to get like the feeling of it, so he could write better. And he's over there with his uncle, bro, and like in somewhere in Sinaloa, in a big ranch. And his fucking uncle opens up a bag and stabs it, and it's full of meth, bro. And they're partying right there, and he's like, yeah, this is the kind of stuff that influenced good writing. He's fucking writing jokes.
Y le entró el chavalo.
But then they show other fools that were talking shit about real cartel people in songs to be slick, and everybody was all into it. Killed.
They don't forgive you for anything. Dead. What happened to El Pirata de Culiacán?
I saw a video of him dead, bro.
Yeah, he was talking shit.
On Instagram. He had like 6 bullets in his head.
It's not like over here. They'll let you give a pass because you're a keyboard warrior. Over there, they'll wipe you off the earth.
Yeah.
It's for when I seen a commander in Fresnillo at the ferias, the first 5 minutes of the show were 2 fools with AKs just shooting at the skies. I don't know if the shit was for real or if there were blanks, but it was just all ta 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 ta, and then he had like a laser show, and then doot doot. And it started, dog.
That page where
blew it up for 45 minutes.
Right there, that page where I found Pirata dead is where I found that video of me dancing.
No man.
Yeah. So there's this video that's like I went to this video. I like to go to videos that you can't see the photo. It says it's blocked, so you gotta just poke at it to see the video.
Yeah.
And I said okay, but the letters were funny, bro. What they said about that video? Llegaron para abrir una fiesta de chingazos. Oh yeah, llegaron a una fiesta de chingazos, and it just shows these 4 trucks, like they're all getting happy. They're like taking guns out, bro, and they're going like this. You can hear go,
excited.
And then all of a sudden, bro, camera for the foot trying to hold the camera. It's falling, bro. It was a fiesta chingazos, bro.
Indeed.
They were fucking blasting the fucking daytime. No cops.
Yeah, fool. It's for real, dog.
And they still have to sing happy birthday that day. So how do you do that? How do you go from blasting and llega la fiesta a cantar a la niña? No mames, güey.
Feliz cumple, pinche morrilla.
They're breaking a piñata, bags of coke is falling.
This is her first communion.
No, for baptism.
Yeah.
Mira la niña. So you're from El Salvador?
Yeah, I'm from Fontana, but my parents are from El Salvador. Yeah.
That's funny. People ever tell you don't sound like you're from Pico Union?
No, I've never heard that.
No, I'm like we meet some hardcore. I grew up with Salvadorian man that talk like they were like coming out of the jungle, man. Like my neighbor was Salvadorian, man. He never cut his grass, and I live in his back seat. Every time I walk through his house, remember. But that
fool went straight from El Salvador to that house, though, dog. Like what? He was probably in El Salvador 10 years before that, or 15 years, or how old that girl is. His daughter.
They cut their grass with machetes in El Salvador.
Yeah, man.
They used to have that flower. What's up with that flower that grows like out of like a cactus or something? It's like a white flower that they put in tea.
Yeah.
What is that shit?
Eat it. I don't know. Flor de isote.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that fool was all trying to go back there and cut it all the time. And there's some shit about
My mom
he drinks
eats
it.
that
He
shit.
gets all like sexually like.
Oh,
whoa. There's power. Is that true?
Don't say that. I don't know.
I'm not messing with you. It's like an aphrodisiac or something, or a delicacy.
Ew.
Of some sort.
Salvadorian aphrodisiac is not the business. Do not buy that.
What's up with your mom? What she would drink it and do what?
No, she eats it like huevos.
Oh, okay. They mix it in food?
Yeah.
Remember, he used to go to the corner fool, and get that flor. They would always cut it down like every 3 months.
It's like tea kind of.
Well, no, that fool, the Salvadorian.
Yeah.
He would grab that shit and then take it inside, and so he would put it in un day and all the shit, and then like, poderoso. I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about, dog?
You guys sound like my dad.
Big ass foot, like he did like size 15 shoe, like a big old shad foot.
Is this
big
ass
hands?
Different guy from
guy.
the one that lived downstairs from you.
No, that was a Mexican guy.
No, fuck that piece of shit.
Another piece
That
of
guy's
shit.
Mexican.
Yeah,
Different landlord piece of shit.
I want to beat the shit out of here, man.
Fucking
that guy was an asshole to me.
That guy came into the house one time, man, and I ain't gonna lie, I was smoking crack. In the 3 in the afternoon, playing the music loud. And then, like, there's 4 black guys in my house, but there's no blacks in our street. So that fool was just racist because every time he would see a black person, he'll wonder we're doing bad stuff. So fuck him. So he came in, was his daughter or a translator. He goes, he wants you guys to turn off the music. It's kind of loud. and all this stuff, right? And I'm looking at him, bro, like all coked out. I'm trying to bite my ear off at the same time. Like this. And then it goes. I tell him, I don't know how you could say this, but I'm gonna lose it in the translation if I say it in Spanish. But could you please tell him that I said to go fuck himself hard, and then call me when it's done, and then tell him to fuck himself harder again. And they both left.
And then she said, "Dice no mames, way."
Hey, but that fool thought he's gonna control every movement in that building, huh?
You should have
Yeah.
told him you were a sovereign citizen.
Well, when I was in his
I'm
apartment
not
one
a
time
sticker, dude.
with my son, and he was out of town, and I was staying there and cleaning up and all that stuff. I was trying to clean his apartment. It was a mess. It was so messy. But he was out of town for like one night. I was vacuuming at 6 p.m. Not too late. 6 p.m. He lived right downstairs. He comes up and he was like, and realized I wasn't you. And I didn't speak Spanish with him, even though I probably could have. But I looked at him and he went, like, come on.
I still want
Like,
to beat
it's-
his ass.
And I was like, what? Like, it's 6 o'clock and I'm vacuuming. Like, that's a problem at 6 o'clock?
Thought it was all
And
bad
then
for the
he
manager.
tried to get you kicked out because he thought I lived there with my son. But I was just like hanging out there one day and cleaning for you and everything.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, you was
I still want to beat his
He
ass.
tried to get you kicked out of
Let's
the
go.
apartment.
You think he's still there? Fool?
When I moved out, man, I left everything there, bro.
Oh no.
I didn't care about no deposit. There was like this goo of sugar and shit coming out of my refrigerator, bro. Some guy gave me some guy from Ventura gave me a bunch of dishes in boxes full of roaches.
Oh my god, dude!
I've never ever, if anybody listening to me right now, don't ever receive anything from anybody's houses in a cardboard box from their house.
No.
It always comes with eggs. Rodrigo, back me up, exterminator.
Dude, that's how you fucking move shit around and
Yeah.
take stuff other places.
Bed bugs and shit.
Bed bugs as well. Each roach egg has anywhere from 30 to 50 roaches inside that roach
What?
egg, and all of those roaches are gonna have 30 to 50 roaches.
That's
It's an
disgusting.
Like we had,
exponential
I had
growth. It's
roaches from
uncontrollable.
Ventura, bro, gang banging with roaches from Diamond Street, bro.
I'm sure there was some Chinese roaches in there.
What's
I
their
saw a white
reproduction
roach one
cycle?
time,
How
fool.
long?
Dude, that's
An
it's every
albino
2 months.
roach.
I saw an albino roach one time.
Yeah,
bro.
fool. White lives matter.
He was by himself, bro. Trying to speaking to the brown roaches, bro.
Motherfuckers gentrifying the cabinetry.
He was speaking to the brown roaches. We need to get to the bathroom.
He has to speak to a manager.
The little tenant moved around going, no, mama.
But those little white ones are cool though, man.
White lives matter.
It's like a fucking white dolphin. Tight.
White lives matters. But it's hardcore out there in Mexico, man. Mexico.
Mexico's for real, dog.
But in the news, they make it sound like fools are dying every day.
Nah, it's bullshit, dog. Fools
Like
are dying every day.
you
They're
can't go
into that
swimming
shit.
and shit with somebody trying to ask you for money.
Dude, you can't-
Try
Like-
to hold you for ransom.
Yeah, man. That's the worst. But you're swimming in Mexico and somebody's swimming next to you. Hey, ¿quieres una máscara? 1,000 máscaras?
No man.
But the best medicine is in Mexico, huh?
You just can't. You can get a lot of shit without a prescription.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
regulated.
crazy how the laws work like that. Eh? ¿Qué quieres? Pues, eso me para, güey.
No mames.
De veras, no me la maman.
Que se levanta, hermano.
From Guatemala, what's up, Chapín?
Chapín,
¿Dónde están los
Chapín,
pasteles?
I know people from Mexico.
Man,
Oh, yeah?
I had
Yeah.
Yeah. Represent.
a lot of my material for my special. Translate this comes from people I met, and I used to date this girl who was Guatemalan,
Fuck that girl.
and she was white.
Hell yeah,
Fuck
Lisa.
her.
Hell yeah.
She was,
Bang,
she
bang.
was
Find her.
as white as Lisa.
You want me to call my grandma, find out if she knows her?
We'll find her. We'll find that bitch. We'll go
And
to
her
her house.
mom saw me one time, right? And then later on, she didn't see me, and then she told me that her mom said, "Tú andas con ese prieto or ese moreno?"
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I was like shocked. I thought would you bring a black guy here or what?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, she's talking about you.
Yeah.
No way!
Ain't nothing worse.
No fucking way! She doesn't see me pee. She doesn't see my balls. But man, I was shocked.
She was light skinned Guatemala?
Yeah.
All the way live.
Dude, Guatemalans are so
I cannot
racist.
believe it.
Sorry,
I thought it was only in our fucking Mexican people.
We're all racist.
But I was amazed, man, because Because she was telling me she was dating an East Indian guy, and that was like the darker than me. And the mom would always talk shit like he's too black.
About you?
No, about the
Oh,
other
about the
guy.
Indian
guy.
guy.
Yeah.
Crazy, huh? I would expect his breast milk too fat.
Ain't nothing worse than broke light skin
No
people.
tiene trabajo. Hell yeah!
Oh, fuck out of
That was the first time I saw it between our own people, bro. And I couldn't believe it. But that's the thing about it. Yeah, we're Mexican. We see darker people. Who brought chocomil here, bro?
Yeah. Chocolate sundaes.
I know, and then you have idiots who talk shit about that joke, like these millennial social justice warriors.
Like
who
that
say
don't-
that's a racist joke, just pointing that out.
Like
Dick
they
Tumblr lady.
forget that like they act like that doesn't exist in our culture
Yeah.
to be
Right.
racist. Like they want to put it
Or
away.
that you have to lecture and tell everybody to be better than that in your
yeah,
comedy.
it's not my
That's
job
not
to
your
be
job.
Right.
I'm not a lecturer. I'm not a dictator. You saw my credentials. I didn't graduate high school or college, but I still excelled in life.
No, and it doesn't make any sense to pretend like it
Doesn't
doesn't exist.
exist.
You know.
That
And
just
they
makes
want to hide
worse.
it from society.
Yeah.
Like Cheech and Chong, right?
Right.
Okay.
I never considered Cheech Marine's character as a bad Mexican, or he's making us look bad, because I never considered his character full Mexican. It was more like a Chicano, a guy who lived in the hood,
Yeah.
you know. And
Like
but
second
Funny dude.
generation.
Funny.
funny
Yeah.
ass dude. The ones that I saw that were more Mexican were the fool that were passed out outside, bro.
The guys in the band.
Yeah, when they were fucking smoking up.
Give me a cookie.
But I can see how some people of that generation, you know, who were in college, who were educated, you know, people like probably like that guy from that senator, probably Rick Cruz, probably Ted Cruz. People like that probably said, "Nah, man, he's not representing us. I need to stay back from Cheech."
Fuck Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
There were people who came down on Cheech
Like
for
people
that character.
protested when Paul Rodriguez did his own show, aka Pablo. They said that doesn't represent us, and when
He didn't say he was
Well,
representing.
exactly. He never said that. Or when Freddie Prinze had his own show, he was Puerto Rican
R.I.P.
playing a Mexican in Chico and the Man, and all of LULAC, National Council of Raza, got an uproar, you know, like and said, this is the guy not Mexican.
This should be happening with a white guy.
I know, man.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
it's like every time we have a Latino on TV, he's not representing us. Why should we represent? It should just be a fucking show that's funny.
Right. I don't look
Yeah.
at any white actor on TV or actress and say
That's
that
me."
person is me. That person represents me.
Really? Cooler
No.
from Dukes of Hazzard than represent
No, like the one I talked about that I did notice as a teenager growing up.
you? Roseanne.
Two people, Dolly Parton and Roseanne, and
Oh,
that's
I
because
love
they
Dolly
grew up in
Parton.
poverty,
Yeah.
and that was my life. And that is what I saw. I never saw poor white people on TV before.
Not even
you
the
know? And
closest-
you didn't
the-
either.
the
Archie
closest-
Bunker and like
They did. I would
Beverly
say
Hillbillies?
they're working class.
The
They
only-
were above them. They
the
were
only
richer
poor,
than us. So.
poor white people I ever saw was Mary's Children.
Right, they were poor too.
Working
but
class.
Because that fool never had
Lower
his
middle
meal.
class.
Yeah, they didn't have any food in
But
the fridge.
it was the first time I saw a woman be like Peggy, though.
yeah.
That was the first time
Peggy
you
didn't
saw
give
a
a
woman.
fuck.
I love
Yeah.
Peggy.
That's the
Bonbons
first time you
and
saw a
shit.
woman be like Peggy. Well,
Yeah.
she didn't want to do other stuff. 'Cause all the other shows, man, like
It was a cartoon. Almost.
Beverly Hills 90210.
Yeah.
That mom was always coming out of the groceries.
Always
was
had
coming out of the
groceries,
kitchen.
always.
Like that was a stereotype right there. Like
Yeah.
those moms was always like even in 80s enough or any other moms in the
Those
80s.
moms-
The moms always came in like this. Who's ready for sandwiches?
Yeah.
And then you'll never see her ass
Those
again.
moms all disappeared into the background. Peggy was playing all the stereotypical roles that men would joke about. You know, spends all my money, doesn't
Yeah.
cook,
Cook or
whatever,
clean,
doesn't
yeah.
whatever. And then, but she played all those stereotypes and excelled as like this crazy, like badass woman. Like she ain't gonna do anything she doesn't want to do, or that doesn't benefit her in some way.
What's her
you
name?
know?
That actress?
Katie
Katie
Seagal.
Siegel.
Oh,
She's a
I like
twin.
her.
She has
Yeah.
no,
I like
she
Sons
has
of
sisters
Anarchy
who
a
are
lot, too.
twins. Yeah, her sisters had that show Double Trouble in the '80s. They were like they were fashion designers on the show. They were twins.
No way.
Liz,
Wow.
Liz and Jean Seagal.
Wow.
Peggy was hot, man.
She had amazing hair.
That big ass.
It was a
hair.
wig.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean like that's
was
some
great.
classic
That's
ass
a
hair,
badass
right?
wig. Because when I didn't see her with the wig, I was like,
They used to call Rodrigo Rod Bundy.
Roddy B.
I know. I want to get Bud Bundy on the show. I want to get David Faustino on the show. He has a podcast. I really want him to be a guest. I gotta get.
I felt bad one time. I went to his Instagram live. I guess I was the first guy there.
Oh.
And
What's up, fool?
Back out.
it felt like when you're the first one on somebody's live, and then you went around, you're still the only one. It felt like you guys are both taking a shit, looking at each other,
Yeah.
and you're closing the door slowly.
Yeah.
And then I wrote down, God damn, I'm the only person here.
That's kind of creepy, though.
Later, bud.
Look, this guy said this. Al Bundy was eating toaster leavings.
I don't even know what that is.
Like the crumbs of the toaster leavings.
Remember
That's what he called
He
them.
was all hungry.
Crumbs.
He was so hungry. He was dumping the toaster
We
crumbs.
just
in
seen
his mouth.
Dutch, remember?
Dutch, yeah.
It was a badass movie.
A John Hughes movie, by the way. Charlie Hunnam broke accent way too much when he got emotional and turned.
Oh, they're talking about Sons of Anarchy.
He
That's
played-
right. He did
yeah.
break character sometimes, huh?
Yeah.
You saw him in that show Undeclared where he was this tiny little guy. He was
Yeah,
skinny
Jason
and,
Segel's
like,
in that,
Yeah,
yeah.
I love that show. That
I
was a
think
great
he's
show.
still tiny.
He is tiny, but they make him look big and like tough in that show. They make him look like Brad Pitt and you know.
Shout out to Adam Johnson for being a horn dog. Peggy and those spandex. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, dog. All
She
day,
had
dog.
coochie cutters on. Those were definitely.
What, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody put some drama up there too.
What
Katie,
happened?
Katie Seagal let Gene Simmons smash.
Oh,
I didn't
really?
know that.
Oh, I didn't know that either. She was a backup singer though, and so
Oh, she
Yeah,
was?
she was a backup singer for Cher. I feel like,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, that's legit.
Yeah, so she toured with a lot of people. And wait, Gene Simmons was
You-
with Cher.
That's
for
what
a
I was
while.
gonna say. Cher used to get it in
Ooh.
with.
You sure they weren't part of that orgy? In the tub?
Cher knows
Burning
better than
lips.
to go in pussy first. So.
Yeah.
Wow. And then she ended up with Al Bundy.
Pig.
All right.
Pig! Felipe, yeah, man, and Lisa, a big Kyovo from Phoenix, Arizona is too much from Shit Snap.
Give it up to Phoenix.
She was a backup singer for Beth Midler.
Oh,
Oh, that's really
Wow.
cool. That's pretty tight.
Little
Beth
sub.
Midler?
What was her famous song?
The Rose are probably the
Rose.
biggest
The-
ones.
yeah.
Some
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
love.
Did I ever tell you you were my hero?
Yeah, that too. Oh yeah, that was the
Johnny
biggest
Carson
one.
retired
from
or
Wings.
whatever.
Wind Beneath My Wings from Beaches. What'd you say, Johnny Carson? What?
When Johnny Carson retired and she
Yeah,
sang that
she
shit
sang
to
that
him?
to him.
Yeah.
Dude, because I remember, dude, it was like...
Because that song became like, no. There was another song that became like the anthem for the Iraq War, right? It was her other one after that.
Because there's a couple, there's like 3 super famous songs that
Yeah.
she does.
Yeah, Wind Beneath My Wings was huge.
Look at play, Adam Johnson. Cause you were the wind beneath my wings. And I could fly farther than an eagle.
Soar.
Soar.
So
I was thinking about the poster.
Put her in the tub.
So what's your social media? Where can people find you at?
you can find us at Drama Club Pod.
Twitter and Instagram.
You can,
And
you can find us on Reddit at
Drama-
the underscore
drama_pod.
Man, you want to read a good ass book about Hollywood drama from the 80s?
Oh,
Please,
yeah.
yes.
Dumb book?
The Don Simpson book.
Yeah,
Don
Don
Simpson,
Simpson.
Buck,
Jerry Bruckheimer.
Jerry Bruckheimer. There were teams,
Oh,
and they
yeah,
they
yeah.
did Beverly Hills Cop,
Yeah.
They
Top
did
Gun,
Flashdance.
Flashdance.
What's the title?
Officer and a Gentleman,
It's called High Concept,
High Concept.
but it's out of
and
print.
It's out of
It's hard
print.
to find.
Hard to
We'll find
find.
that shit.
Oh, you can find it online.
We'll find
Oh,
it.
dude.
Really good.
Bad, crazy
We found
stories
one
in
copy.
there.
God,
It was
that
$65.
book, it's like if you read other books about Hollywood, this book ties them all in together.
Wow.
It even ties in the OJ trial
Wow.
Oh.
because Don Simpson's drug dealer was Cato Kalin's drug dealer, and the night of the murder, his drug dealer testified and he disappeared. His drug dealer testified that he went to go give Cato Kalin some methamphetamine
At the Burger
at a
King.
Burger King parking lot,
Wow.
and O.J. Simpson was in the back.
And it was stricken from the record.
It was stricken from the record. That
Yeah.
was the
Why?
night of the
It
murder.
was stricken from the jury. What do you call
Testimony?
it?
Yeah.
The
But I mean,
transcript.
OJ could have paid them off though. Like, hey, say
Sure.
I was with you.
Anything.
Tweet to kill.
Yeah.
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 But that was the night of the murder, right?
Yeah. That was the night of the
Right
murder.
before or after?
Before.
Before, like, so you
Because
know.
they were trying to establish that he was high when he did this.
Oh, that, okay.
And was on meth because,
And
you
that
know,
guy's
Cato
Right.
partied.
mine.
And
Yeah.
Cato partied.
Do you think we can get Cato Kalin on our podcast? What is he doing? He's not doing shit, right?
Nothing?
Yeah.
Not much.
Let's go
He's
pick him
living
up.
at Russell Peters' back house.
I thought it was Joey Medina.
Felipe had the boner, I think. No, bro, I have a bone to pick with you.
Let's try that.
What's up for Rodrigo? Social media, por favor.
At Rodrigo Torres Jr. Jr. spelled Jr.
Somebody wants to know about.
Twitter and Instagram.
Oh yeah, Joe Diaz
Is your
said.
dad also on
So,
Instagram?
oh yeah, Joe Diaz sold coke to Ricky Martin.
Is that true?
What
did
I
they
didn't
say?
Think of that.
No, actually, Joe Rogan didn't sell directly to Ricky Martin. His publicist or somebody went to looking for drugs at one time, man. Remember that one time Joe Diaz was telling a story with Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston?
Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston. Her dad had admitted to doing a lot of stuff, helping her out, being a, what do you call it, a codependent sort of person. What do you call it? An enabler.
When does her movie come out?
I don't know.
Whitney
soon.
had the movie coming out?
Yeah, it premiered at Cannes this week.
really good.
Who's playing her?
No, it's
like a
it's
documentary.
Damn.
I want to say it's from the same people who did Amy. Oh no.
That was a good one.
It just they want to release it like the same way.
I really felt bad for her daughter when they had that show, the
Being
Bobby
Brown.
Bobby
Bobby
Brown.
Whitney.
Yeah.
There was a sad episode when they went to go shopping, and the older kids, they were like being older kids, and the little girl was behind the one that passed away, and like you could tell like she didn't know like how to be a little girl or how to just be anybody, because I remember she just said she just bought like
A bunch of hats,
of hats
Yeah.
that were fucking like $300 each.
Yeah. She just had nothing to do,
They
so
had
she's just
nothing
like
to do.
shopping and
She's
buying
like,
stuff for her
give me those
cousins.
5 hats.
Yeah.
What?
And then I think they showed that was Mother's Day, and they couldn't find Whitney.
Well,
and
Whitney, she was
then
mad.
she came out of that van full of smoke, and they started playing the piano all fucked up. That
Well,
was
yeah,
sad,
at
hard
first,
to watch.
She was mad because she didn't think, as for Mother's Day, she should be spending time with her kids, and even though she only had one, her
She wanted,
kids
like,
and husband. Like she wanted to be alone. like,
Yeah,
her
she
own
wanted
thing.
Wow.
she wanted like
She had her
a
party
girls'
friend with
night
her.
out with her friends.
Yeah,
She had
that's
her
what
party
I
friend
want to
with
do
her.
on Mother's
With
Day
her
also.
friend Crack.
Yeah. So she had her party friend with her, and then she went into the bathroom, and then she
Crack
came back
is
and
whack.
she was all like, "Hey, how's
Hey.
it?" Like she was all full of it.
Bobby.
You know?
Let's do the
Bobby.
bump of
Bobby.
death.
Yeah.
Fucking with them rocks.
And then her daughter ended up marrying her adopted brother.
Right.
Yeah.
That was really
That
weird.
was, yeah.
The guy
She
that
died
took in.
too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She died
Yes.
a year later.
The same
Fucking
way that her
the
mom died in a
same way.
bathtub.
You think she died of heartbreak, that little girl?
Probably did.
I think she
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
heartbreak for
Right.
years
That's what I'm
already,
saying,
but
yeah.
yeah.
But like that death was just like.
I think the drugs it became easier to fall into
There was
that.
another
yeah.
actor too who raised his own wife, right?
Ted Nugent.
What?
He raised his own wife.
Yeah.
Oh, Woody
Woody
Allen.
Allen.
Woody
Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what did Paul Mooney say about him? Some motherfuckers out there growing their own grass. This motherfucker raising pussy.
Hey.
That's on the race album.
Felipe, come back to the Holmberg morning show. Okay, bro, where's that? This guy keeps asking for Paso Robles,
I
bro.
know. That's romantic.
Paso Robles.
There's a
Bro,
lot of wineries out
I'll
there.
meet you at
San Jose.
Morro Bay, bro.
Or San Francisco
Morro Bay.
Warfield, right? No?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in San Francisco,
trip,
bro, at the
dog.
Warfield, November 2nd. So go check that out. Everybody else, tonight I'm gonna be at the Ignacio, Colorado, at Sky Youth Casino, but we call it Nacho Casino.
Nacho, Colorado.
Once again, tell everybody where they can find the podcast and get all the scoop.
We're on iTunes, Stitcher, anywhere you could listen to podcasts at Drama Club Pod.
Before you guys go anywhere, we gotta tell you guys, man, about what we heard about people moving, bro. There's people at getting like a bunch of bots just to like their podcast so it can move up,
Oh.
To subscribe.
Whoa.
and that's why
To
motherfuckers
subscribe.
are moving up without ever.
It's almost like the
listeners.
click farms for like
Click
Amazon.
farm. It's like a
Yeah.
click farm,
Like
bro.
that.
It's
Yeah.
funny that you say that because people do that shit for their videos too. All that stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait,
It's
so
not
you're
just
telling
that.
us to do it?
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
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 Are you gonna send us the
We're
link?
not telling you that.
that's
No, what we're telling you now. What we're going to tell you that there's gonna like Audio Boom. We went with them for ads, and they owe a lot of money, but they don't owe us a lot of money. They owe tons of money to other podcast listeners.
Yeah, and yeah, we're getting out before they owe us anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, there's people that did advertising for them that they haven't got paid since September of
In
2017.
June, some of them June of
Going
last
to a
year.
year now.
Yeah.
We're talking $50,000 podcasts that are bigger than
some
ours.
say the 5 figures, and it's
So they thought they ran. Well, I'm not saying. Well, Lesa said it, but they ran the podcast place like like a fucking Ponzi scheme, bro. Where
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it feels like
No
some.
mames,
Allegedly.
I'm not.
They're
alleging
scammers. We
any
respect the
Ponzi
scammers, though.
schemes,
But
but
I'll
I-
throw the slant on the story.
Yeah.
No.
No, it just feels
Seems
like
fishy.
something bad. So I'm getting out before they owe us anymore, and before we do any more work, any heavy lifting. on
Start
our
charging
side.
them interest.
So I know
Yeah.
but some people are talking class action lawsuit. Whatever.
They're doing that big old merger, right? And all that stuff.
They were, but now they had to
Right.
abandon it because they didn't raise the money. I knew
There
they
you
wouldn't
go.
raise the money. They got $1 million loan. They owe $183 million more to buy this company. So.
Wow.
What's up, fool? Go check out Drama Club with Steph and May on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, wherever you can find a podcast. And also, check out Felipe, Esparza, Rodrigo Torres, What's Up, Fool podcast. Lisa and I, we did our Enchilada Casserole
We
podcast.
did half of one.
Half of one. We're going to do the other half this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, coming up.
Yeah, we got episode 39 dropped already. Yeah, man.
And your Instagram again?
It's Drama Club Pod.
Yeah, at Drama Club Pod. Find us.
What's up, fool? Thank you very much for being a guest. Hell yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having
Shiny.
us.